Hello, everybody, and welcome to Whiskey Wars. Jim, loving his small batch there.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Nothing cool.
Welcome, everybody, to another Friday night here on Whiskey Wars. Of course, we have Jim from Pinch Hitter Whiskey Lounge joining us tonight, doing a blind that I sent him. That'll be fun. We're going to get into that here in just a little bit. I'm going to see how much I can throw Jim's palate off. I feel like is the blind. Yeah, it'll be fun though, and I'm going to drink along with him because why not? And then also we're going to talk merch again because I have all of it now. Like I can show you guys all the things, and that will be live officially on the Patreon page, which it'll be on Patreon, but it'll be a public post. So anyone, even if you're not a Patreon, can get in on that if you want merch. And so I'll show that off here in a little bit. And then next week, I just want to announce it early. That way everybody can be here. All you Patreons, definitely be here next week because next week we're going to be two Patreon winners will be getting a Glen Topper and going to be getting a coaster or a choaster, as I said when we threw up the poll. So a coaster and a Glen Topper plus sample packs for two Patreons next week, but you have to be in attendance to win. So be here next week for that for sure. So we'll talk merch here in a second. But again, thank you to the great Top Dog for supplying all the stuff. I think it all turned out great. But anyway, Jim, our guest of honor, what's up, man? How we doing? How are things? What's new in your whiskey life and otherwise?
Doing well. Just finished up. It was a very long, short week. One co-worker on vacation and the other one a bumbling idiot.
Always a good time.
And I have not bought anything recently. I'm trying to handcuff myself and stop buying stuff, especially because I have like 200 bottles in the hockey and stores and I have to get out at some point.
Oh yeah.
Collection.
Who's on the shirt there, Jim? I can't make it out. Oh, Willie. Is that Willie?
Yeah.
Okay. Willie. Yeah, there you go.
I figured it was appropriate for this week.
Yeah, it feels right. Dude's like, what is he, 90 years old now? Still going? Yeah, go Willie.
90, 91.
Yeah. Good old Willie. Well, Jim, if you're ready, let's go ahead and pour these things up if you don't have them poured already. And I will pour under the table what is the first pour. We'll start with A here and see what you think. I'm curious which of these will be your favorite. I know which is mine, obviously, but it's an interesting flight. So grab a gear and start jamming, Jim. There you go. There you go. Story time's got a bottle for Jim. Let me run through chat while Jim is pouring things. Top Dog saying, let's go. Dylan Roberts saying, is it 8:30 yet? Yeah, I guess it was a minute or two late, technically. I got the burps here. Excuse me. Booyah. What's up? Shred in the house. Cheers, all you fellas popping in early. Jim saying cheers as well. Marty sent us. Indeed, he did. I was hanging out with Marty. Always a great time hanging out over at Whiskey Nose there. So he wants to drop Marty's link. I feel like everybody should be subbed, but if you're not, go do all the YouTube things. Let's see here. Jigs in the house. Cheers to you, Jigs. Another Patreon there. John Krantz in the house. And by the way, Patreons, you can hop on right now. The link is on Patreon. Everyone else, we're going to have to, I'll make it a public link here in a little bit, but I wanted to go through the flight with Jim first and kind of chat with him. But Patreons, you can hop on right now if you like to. GT Mustang 09, cheers to you. Good to see you. Let's see here. Everybody cheersing each other. Faz in the house. What's up, Faz? Good to see you, man. Need a room, Jim?
No.
Yeah, not in the truck anymore. Not in the truck. No longer. Dude. Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. Hey, cheers to you there, Daniel. Let's see here. Anybody else? Story time in the house. What's up again, Shane? Shane was also over on Whiskey Nose hanging out. Wow, look how spacious the kitchen is in the big rig. I'm telling you.
Yeah, so I moved in here because I wanted to have the kitchen table to set up the blind. If I do it in there, I've just got the laptop on a folding table and there wasn't enough room to do it proper.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, looks good, Jim. What is that behind you? Is that a guitar? Over your shoulder there.
Over there?
Yeah.
That is the box for the TV I bought.
Oh, okay. TV box.
Tuesday, and then I had to bring it back to Best Buy because the first one was broken.
Awesome. Yeah, but Jim has really done a lot of home improvement on the big rig. That's for sure.
Yeah, actually, you can't see it because it's cut off by the weird doorway.
Yeah. Cooley Running saying, cheers all. Good to see you. Hey, Adam is also here. Nice backdrop, Jim. Yeah. I tell you, it almost looks real. The cabinets and everything. I'm sorry, Jim. We're giving you a hard time. Slapshot saying cheers all. What's up, Brian? Good to see you. Peter White also in the house. See here up. Anthony also here. Cheers, buddy. Good to see you, Anthony. Who else we got popping in there? Top Dog again popping in. Top Shelf Dustin. What's up, Dustin? Good to see you as well. Marty said for a good time, go to Whiskey Wars. For a better time, ask Jim what he did for the backdoor pass. Oh, good times. All right. Let's see here. Jim is cooking meth at the Airbnb. What the hell, Faz? Speaking of cooking, Faz, I hear, is cooking up some stuff, making a little shine, is what I heard.
Smart ass.
Let's see here. What else? And we got Copper Wolf in the house as well. I think that's everyone. Are we caught up? Cheers to you, Copper Wolf. Yeah, I believe we are. Jim, make sure to flush the toilet next time or close the door. Everybody's going to give Jim a hard time. All right, let's stop giving Jim a hard time and let's drink some whiskey, shall we? All right, Glass A, Jim. Any guesses on the nose?
I mean, just off what I can get from the nose, and I am a little stuffed up. I actually want to go blow my nose in a moment, but something high rye.
Okay. Yeah, you might be onto something there. And there's no scoring or anything. This is just for fun.
Yep.
I'm running. Okay, so Fast saying I'm running honey and the garage has never smelt better. Awesome, man. Blind whiskey tasting live from Love's Truck Stop Kitchen. There you go. Sounds amazing. Yeah, it does. Why do we have to choose between a hard time and drinking time? Go together. Fair enough, Dustin. All right, well, I'm going to take the first sip here of A. You know, I think, Jim, that has improved with time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't want to give too many clues, but
actually, I take that back. I don't think it's what I was originally thinking it was.
Okay.
Taking a sip, I'm thinking two things right now. One, I'm thinking it's high proof, and I think it's Heaven Hill.
Okay. Well, you're right on one of the two. I won't say which one yet.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Jim's making faces. A lot of faces going on here.
What is that?
Great shot saying cheers to everybody. Good to see you, Mark. Mark, while I have you, hold on to the two bottles you have for me if you don't mind. Because when you sent me a picture, I noticed that there was also a bottle of this on the shelf. So no rush. I'm not in a hurry. But whenever you get back up to that store there, if you don't mind to grab this bottle as well, that'd be awesome. Yeah, it's hard to say which Balcones I like the most this year, but this would be in the running. This is the Texas blue corn, but then it's finished in Cabernet Sauvignon, which just makes it awesome. Yeah. So, yeah, Mark. So if you don't mind, hang on to those two for a little while, and then of course I'll shoot you the money, for the hand delivery, obviously. And also, thank you as always, Mark, for just being awesome. Getting any new thoughts on that, Jim?
I think it's definitely higher proof. Like I'm thinking high 120s, low to mid 130s.
Okay.
There's a note there that I swear to God I recognize. I'm trying to place it. It's not MGP.
No, that's for sure.
And I was thinking Heaven Hill, and now I'm kind of going Beam a little bit.
Okay.
Not the. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I think I know what that is.
There's definitely there's a distinct note in this. I'll give you that. For me, this is a note that I never confuse with anything else because I don't like the note a whole lot. I will say that note that's very particular to this whiskey has died down some. It used to be really present on the finish. It's not so much now.
Yeah, it's very peanutty, like boiled peanut.
Okay, yeah.
Old Tub, but Old Tub doesn't drink this. So I know it's not Old Tub. Or I haven't had Old Tub in such a long time that I don't remember how hot it drinks, but I don't remember drinking this quite this hot.
Okay, thinking Old Tub, huh? Okay, I wouldn't have.
Yeah, I guess it's not quite peanutty enough to be Old Tub.
Jigs, are you referring to the bourbon or the rye? The rye I have had, and it is awesome. It was probably my favorite thing that I had at Bourbon on the Banks. And just want to throw it out there, I also had Calvin 60, and I think I prefer the Buzzard Roost cigar batch rye. I thought that was really stinking good.
Wait a minute. Is that Dickel? Because now that I'm getting that note finish, it's not like full on Flintstones vitamin, but it reminds me of Dickel that's been decently blended. So you still like Old Scout, where it's blended well enough that you'll pick up that minerality, but it's not like hitting you in the face with a piece of limestone.
Gotcha. Yeah, well, I'm not going to give any clues. I'm not going to give any clues, Jim. But I won't say if you're getting farther or closer. But
well, either I pour more of A or I move on to B.
Yeah, we'll circle back. Well, actually, I need another glass if I'm going to do that. Well, I don't have to. I can drink them in whatever because I know what they are. I actually had a little bit of this earlier, so I'm familiar with the notes. So again, Mark, it's here. I'll solo myself for half a second just so you can see the bottle a little better. This is the one here. So it's the Balcones Blue Corn cast strength pick that's finished in wine casks. That's what it says on the front, but the wine cask finish is Cabernet Sauvignon. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, and it's really stinging good. And actually, Mark, if you like wine finish bourbons, I kind of suggest it. It's pretty stinking good, man. Yeah, so if there's two, you might want to grab yourself one. Just saying. Let's see here. Yes, the cigar batch rye. Let me know if you want me to get one. Maybe, Jigs. I got to get caught up with a few other fellas, including Mark. I owe both Mark and Ben money right now, so they're like my bookies, only with whiskey.
Break the bottles.
Yeah. But maybe it'll depend on the price. I don't know what that even goes for. I had a Bourbon on the Banks for free, so I liked it then because it was free. But depending on the price, maybe. Also, cheers, Z man. What's up, buddy? I don't think I cheersed you earlier, and everybody cheersing Z-Man there.
Actually,
The whole lineup from Buzzard's Roost is amazing. Yeah, it's pretty stinking good. Actually, Jig sent me the cast strength rye, which I need to kind of do a spotlight on one of these lives here. Keep meaning to. Doug H in the house. Cheers, buddy. Those fellows were also over on Whiskey Nose, and they won their blind flight against Mr. Whack himself.
really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well done, fellas.
By a point, but they still won.
Hey, win the win.
What are you thinking, Jim, on B?
It's finished.
You think finished? Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna be getting some sort of sweet fruit thing. That
Any
means that there's
idea?
something.
Any idea what kind of finish?
Not cognac. Maybe some sort of red wine barrel. I'm talking
Okay.
about dark red wine.
What do you think of it? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Actually, on both A and B.
A, I like. So far, I like A. Would I buy a bottle of it? Maybe. This, so far, I like. I'd have to try a little more of it to figure out if I actually want a bottle of it. But so far, I haven't had anything maybe go, oh, what the hell are you sending me?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good.
Let's see what the back end of this wine brings.
Well, I think. Well, I don't know. I think that you'll like one of the next two. The other one is a question mark.
Yeah, that's interesting. Interesting. Well,
Hey, Fred checking in as well. Cheers. We got the whole crew here now, the Friday at Fred's crew. There you go. Everybody cheersing each other. Yeah. Is it throwing you off? I will say, Jim, this is kind of a weird bottle. Got this from somebody, and they weren't a fan, and they gave it to me kind of blind. And so I tried it. I was like, yeah, it's not bad. Had a really interesting nose when we first opened it. The interesting nose has kind of died down. It's just kind of more standard, whatever this may be, nose now. Hey, Bourbon Syndicate, what's up, man? How we doing? Old Rusty checking in there. Hey, Whiskey Wars, just checking in, hanging out with my wife tonight, but I'll see you all next Friday. Hey, yeah, no problem, man. Enjoy your night with the wifey there. Have a good evening, and I hope you have a good weekend as well, Woods. Woods, since I do have you for a second, I mentioned earlier, and actually all you Patreons, be sure to be here next Friday because that's going to be the big Patreon giveaway. So, yeah, be there for the samples and the merch and all the things. Yeah, 2 Patreon winners are going to be winning merch and samples next Friday. So be here. And actually, if one of you mods don't mind to drop the link to Patreon for anyone that's not a Patreon, a little bit of self-promotion here, and maybe you want to win some merch and some samples from me, then you can still sign up. You can get in on that. Yeah, so yeah, just saying. Ben, what is up, my friend? That's a fellow I owe some money right there. Well, this is way too sexy fellows for me. Cheers to you, buddy.
it's not bad, but it's definitely throwing me a little bit. I'm like, what is going on there?
Well, you on C now?
No, I just took one less. But B, and now I'm going to go explore C.
Okay, all right.
What on earth?
It's a lie, and you know it. Yeah, I apologize. I'm not living up to the sexy standards, really, Shred. I'll try harder. Yeah, I gotta say I'm happy with A. A was pretty funky when I first got it. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to give away anything.
Yeah, I mean, that funk is definitely still there on the back end, but but based on what you're saying, it's definitely tamed way down from what it might have been because it's not in any way offensive. It's just like, okay, that's different.
There's a little bit of an odd note on the finish. Have you sipped C yet?
I have not.
Okay. What are you thinking on the nose?
Nuts.
Nuts? You're just getting lots of nuts tonight. Jim just can't stop smelling nuts. I mean, that's an accurate statement based on what's.
Oh, that's weird as hell.
Okay.
What did you send me?
I mean, okay. Honestly, you're definitely on C, right?
Yeah.
All right. I didn't
was
think
not expecting that.
I didn't think this would be the weird one.
Well, you have to bear in mind, all I've been drinking since I moved in here is bourbon, rye, and fairly basic scotch. So anything outside, the fairly basic roadmap there is going to be like, okay, this is different because I haven't been really pushing my palate because everything's in storage.
I got you. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, we all know that Ben can handle 2 sexy guys at once. Yeah, come on, Ben, stop lying. And that's how Jim got the backdoor stage pass to start the live. In fairness, I just got out of the shower, so the shirt though, nice. Not the bringing the. Yeah, what can you do? Yeah, I do like that Willie shirt, man. That's
sure, kitty. Long time no see.
He's nuts.
And ha ha ha, very funny.
Melissa R, where's Rusty? He is here. Rusty is here. He is right there. Yeah, and Rusty, thank you for that. Yeah, anyone that hasn't hit the like, if you could do that, go do the things. It's free. Costs you nothing. At least those nuts are fresh and clean. Indeed. Yes. So you still on C? Okay, what do you think now?
If I didn't know better, and I've only ever had one whiskey finished in this, and it was a rye, and it was Jesus Christ, 2 years ago now. I think that was finished in Amberana. Because that's the only thing I think of that gets that funky that quick. It just walks all over whatever else is in the glass.
Okay, interesting. I'm trying to keep a straight face here, Jim. I don't want to give any thing away. We got to keep you guessing. It takes more than just some pearl snaps to make a proper Western shirt. It's fair. It's fair. Yeah, all I got is just pearl snaps tonight. Nothing fancy. We do have to.
I'm moving on the D now. I don't much like C. It's not offensive, but it's just like this is a little too weird.
Okay,
that one's really throwing me.
I will say, Jim, I imagine that you've never had this. I'm not saying it's impossible that you haven't, but I doubt you have. But Maybe
I'm trying not to make guesses based on what I know you have in your collection, but it's hard not to think through, what you said with other stuff and go, I wonder if this is that. That's a dangerous thing because that's how you make wrong guesses on the loose of blind.
That's fair. Yes, there you go. I salute to Anthony there, and another great channel. Bourbon Neophyte. If anyone is not subscribed to Bourbon Neophyte, Anthony, go give them the subs. Go give Anthony the subs, as well as Whiskey Uncensored and the Bourbon Syndicate. And let's see here, and Top Shelf Dustin. Look at all these great channels in here. Go do all the YouTube things, folks. If you haven't already, go give people all the subs and all the love. Hey, we got Chris in the house, my brother from another mother down south. Yeah, how we doing, Chris? Good to see you, man. Hey there, Sparkles, and all from down under. Yes, indeed. Good to see you, Chris. Yeah, Chris, of course, is responsible for my Turkey 13, which I still need to get out to you guys. The sample's already poured. There's like 6 samples of Turkey 13 for some special folks out there. So they're coming. I've been very busy. So I need to get a lot of samples packaged up over the weekend. I'm way behind. Someday I'll get caught up. I promise. Several folks should have received boxes last week, so hopefully that happened. I know at least one person did. Looks like you're Googling, Jim. What
just pulling up a gift for Ben's recent comment.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Anthony's sipping on some Loch Lomond 12 for starters tonight. Very nice. The 13 is pretty good. You'll know as soon as I send it, Mark. They're one of those samples is yours. So, yeah. So you'll get to try a little bit. Yeah. Several folks are about 6 of you guys are getting a sample of the 13. So. I would give out more, but as you can imagine, it's pretty hard to come by. I came all the way from Australia, so I gave away about half the bottle just doing what I did. So I don't want to give away much more because I kind of want to hold on to the rest of that for a while. We have Eddie Russell and Bruce Russell in town here on Friday, 2 days after my knee surgery. Oh, well, that freaking sucks. So I imagine you're not going to be able to make it out there, Chris. That sucks, man. I was Googling just a yeah, I gotcha. So C is a no-go for Jim, huh? Is that your least favorite?
A little bit weird. D is actually weirder on the nose. I'm like,
okay, weirder than C. Okay.
It was weird. I was having trouble getting anything. D is the first thing I've actually gotten a lot on the nose. You just must have a particularly potent nose.
You said it does or does not have a potent nose?
I'm saying D is the first one where I've really gotten a lot on the nose. So either whiskey is clearing up my sinuses or D just has a real potent nose.
I will say that D's nose, you don't have to search for it.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty prominent. Yeah, I'll give you that. Do you like it though?
I don't hate it. Kind of fruity, citrus, maybe. Cognac?
Okay.
I don't know if it's cognac.
All right, Woods. Cheers, buddy. Good to see you, man. Pigs arse? Just Chris just randomly shouting out pigs arse. You usually don't have to search for the nose on the D. That's a fact. It's a fact, John. He's really taking his time with it, though. We appreciate that. You just give the D a long, nice nosing.
What the fuck? What the hell? What is that? It tastes like I just drank a liquid Reese's or something. Or some really cheap, nasty peanut butter. What the? Whoa.
Everything is tasting nutty to Jim tonight.
Shut up. That's not nuts. That's like candy peanut butter.
Okay. So you like it or you don't like it? No, it's a no.
That's weird. I got to go back to that one. I don't know what the hell that is, but that's that is just weird.
Okay. Never spit from the D.
Like a bitter peanut butter thing in the finish, but everything before that is like you just licked a piece of polished wood. Not that kind of wood either.
Okay, so far the theme is nuts and wood. We're doing great. God
damn it. No,
I'm just repeating the things you're saying. No, it's not. That's true. D is not
definitely not tickle, Mark.
At least he swallowed it. There you go. We all appreciate that. Isn't it in? I don't know what that is. I'll be going to lunch with Eddie and Bruce. I will not miss that. I'm just up my. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, just pop some pills and yeah, just soldier on through. Jim's polishing the nutty wood. To have Generations as freaking sweet, man. Well, that's killer. So you're gonna have Generations as it's released with Eddie and Bruce. That's freaking killer, man. I'm envious, Chris. That sounds like a great time. Even though I know your knee will be not feeling great, but whiskey helps. How do you not know what NNN is? Does anybody know what NNN is? NNN. I got nothing, Ben. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, why is that something that should be at the front of my mind, Ben? Like, it's not something I ever think about.
So this one's for Ben and his cousin in their shake weight.
Yeah.
That's from like an actual infomercial.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember
aired on TV.
I remember that.
That's a great idea.
I remember that commercial. Freaking stupid crap. Whoever thought that was a good idea? No. Yeah, I don't. These fictional all holidays are fictional, but these like stuff like that's really just I don't know. I don't ever get behind. Like the Sober October. That's all so stupid. I'm not doing any of these things. We are going to get. What's that, Jim?
I have no idea what D is. It's just weird.
So you don't like it at all, huh? There's nothing.
It's interesting in a blind, and it's something like if I had to pick it to drink because there wasn't anything else, fine. But am I going to buy a bottle of that? Hell no.
Okay, fair enough.
It would take me forever to get through because it's just.
I'm going to pour.
Where I would never come up in the cycle where you go, yeah, I would have poured that. It would just be like, another time. No, because it's just odd.
I'm going to pour a little bit of the D with you.
Very funny, Dustin.
I'm going to pour a little bit of the D with you. I'm going to. We'll both enjoy the D.
We get the gift.
We're going to get our rare breed NCF signed as well as my last. Oh, yeah. Awesome, man. I had to think about what the MK in 1985 was. Jim having all the nut November. Just saying. I was informed. Yeah, me as well, Mark. That's why I can't participate. I was informed too late. So, oh well, can't participate. Come on, Sean. You like to get behind it. Don't we all? Can we get a full list of things you won't get behind? It is harder to pick than a broken nose. Hey, Jim?
Yeah.
Two sexy men doubling down on some D. There you go. Yeah, just for you guys, we all this. That's right. Phrasing. Are we still doing phrasing?
I think that's the theme of the stream. Phrasing.
Yeah. We need the Archer pop up like 1,000 times tonight.
Yes, Dustin. That is what's going on.
Bourbon Hunter, what's up? Cheers, man. So you're getting nuts on this. That's what's weird to me.
It's not nuts.
So peanut butter? Are you getting peanut butter?
Up front, it's very tannic and oak.
Okay.
It sweetens up a little bit. It's almost like an off-brand Reese's peanut butter cup. Like, the overpriced organic crappy peanut butter cup.
Okay. Gotcha.
It isn't. But other than that, it's just all oak and tannins. Better.
Okay.
Like not offensively bitter, but bitter enough to make you go, ugh. Okay, hang on, let me take this now. You can see my face. Not that volume. I swear, I'm not drunk yet, folks. Or am I?
I swallowed about all I'm going to from you. Nice, Chad. Nuts on the back of a D. How unusual.
So no, it's like it's not offensively bitter, but it's like, ugh.
All right, so run back through them one more time, Jim, and then we'll have you guess, and then we'll bring the folks on. Let me get the link ready here, so that way I can bring people on here in a few.
The rim of the glass. Ha ha ha. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
I tell you, chat's killing it tonight as well. Good job, Chad. I didn't realize this would become a roast Jim night. I apologize, Jim.
Yeah, I'm not sure. The only solid guess I have on A is I think it's a blend of some bourbon. It's some sort of bourbon and a Dickel blend, because that's what it reminds me of. Like an Old Scout American whiskey.
Okay, interesting. Final guess on A.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Some sort of Dickel blend.
Okay, well, so here's what it actually is, Jim.
What?
Let me solo myself for a second. This is the new Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof Rye. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
It was really funky when I first opened it. It had a lot of a lot of Jack Funk on the back end, especially the finish. It's kind of toned down a little bit now, but it's still there.
I think I like this better than the one I have, just because the one I have is so ungodly hot. Like, it's the only whiskey I have in my collection that I have to water down. I cannot drink it neat. It just burns. This is a little bit more friendly.
Yeah. So this is, what is it? 136.2 proof.
I think mine's 137.3 or something, but it just, you think it was hazmat. It's just fire in a bottle.
Yeah.
No offense to Big Vic, who I'm grateful for it. I just, having had samples of the 2020 LE, that's what I was expecting, and what I got was, well, what the fuck? Really?
Well, I mean, so I'm with you, Jim. So I loved the 2020 LE. This is not that.
No.
It's
not
okay. Bad. Yeah, it's okay, but like everybody, and the thing is, this bottle was really hyped up. Everybody was talking about it for a while, and so I grabbed one, and yeah, it's okay. David Bayes, cheers, man. By the way, if you were thinking of getting a bottle of ASW Tire Fire, don't. It's just horrible. Good public service announcement there, Mark. Appreciate that.
It's good to know, Mark, because I have an eyeball on that, because I'm curious, because it's peated, but not everything peated is good. You can do peat and screw it up pretty bad. Like,
is it Lefroy peat? Is that what ruined it?
I don't know. I've never had it. I just know it's one of their peated offerings.
I'm really just saying that because I know Anthony's here, and he always gets on to me because I'm always hating on Lefroy.
I mean,
but screw Lefroy straight to hell.
I don't go that far, but of all the peated islands, it's probably my least favorite, just because something about that Lefroy one, just nothing.
It tastes like ashtray. That's what it is. It tastes like ashtray. That's the problem. It tastes like wet ashtray. Yeah, I mean I'm with you, Jim. Like, I love peated Scotch, with the exception of Lefroy. That's the only one that I don't like. And thanks to this great community, I've had a lot now. I've had a lot of different. I've had several different Lefroy's now. I've had several of all kinds of things. But
great shot. It's that bad. Phew. And I always say send me a sample of it so I can try it. Yes, John.
Do what you're wrong to you, and it'll burn. Indeed. Hey, William Hall, cheers, buddy. Another Patreon there. Appreciate you, man.
What would you want to, Melissa?
Hey, well, since you're just popping in, I just want to make sure all you Patreons know again. Of course, I'll throw it up on Patreon as well. But all you Patreons, make sure you're here next week because that's the big giveaway. 2 Patreons going to be winning merch and samples, so make sure you are here for that. First drain pour. There you go. Well, what are you on now?
That's on B. It's bourbon.
Okay.
And I almost think it's maybe rum finished.
Okay.
Like some sort of dark rum. It's got like this raisin thing going. I want to say Scotch, but I can't. I don't think it's Scotch, but I keep wanting to think it's Scotch because it's got like this raisin thing going on that makes me think it maybe was finished in some sort of Highland Scotch.
Okay. Well, Jim, unfortunately, not correct again, but it is finished. So you got that part right. And it is a bourbon. So here's what it is. And this is courtesy of Ben, Whiskey Uncensored. Let me take the comment down for a second. It is a down home pick, toasted barrel finish. There, and I gotta say, this thing was really funky when we first opened it there in Ben's room. This is probably I don't know, 3-4 months ago. The nose on it was like goat cheese or something. It was really, really weird. But the palate was okay. Like, and I think it's gotten better as it's opened up. I don't hate it.
Yeah, I don't hate it either. That's interesting.
But I knew it was weird. I like to send people weird stuff to just to make the flight interesting. So I'm drinking the D, Dylan Robbins. I think Jim is on C. I won't say
going back to C. I still had some of C in the glass from the first pour.
So actually, I guess I'll leave this up here just so I have the whole flight sitting here beside me at some point. So let me move my water. It's kind of blocking the view.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of goat cheese, John, and I definitely don't want to be drinking it.
Yeah, but it never tasted like goat cheese. Just smelled like that a little bit when it was way up here. Yeah, Ben had like one pour out of it before I tried it and didn't like it at all, and so I ended up with it. But I mean, honestly, I think that it's not half bad now. Like it's as I've drank it down some slowly, and it's pretty decent.
So going back to C again, I'm struggling to pull much off with the nose because I'm a little bit congested. The palate is definitely sweet, sort of. I hesitate to say fudgy or chocolatey, but it's kind of got like a sweet kind of candy thing going on. A little bit of malt.
Okay.
Now, what I was thinking about C is C that that bottle, that blind you did a while ago.
I don't know if this bottle's ever won a blind or not.
Well, I was thinking specifically that blind that you did, and I'm trying to remember the name of the bottle that won. It was one that I think the Fancy sent it to you.
Hey, Shane has the same exact pick, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You send me a picture. Yeah. Shane has the same pick. How about that? I think it's the same pick. Awesome, Shane. So I wonder if Shane, did yours smell like goat cheese when you first opened it? Anyway, so you were saying on C, Jim.
C I like. Huh?
So you do like it now?
I do like C.
Okay. So again, guesses? I'm sorry.
And I'm just gonna go out on a limb here. Is this New Riff malted rye?
Well, you got the category of whiskey right. It is a rye, and it is Corbin Cash 90 proof.
Oh shit! I've never had any Corbin Cash. Wow.
I didn't. I figured you had not, so that's part of why I included it.
Nice.
And I also want to throw a low proof in the middle of the high proof just to kind of screw with your palate.
Yeah, I could tell it was lower proof, and I'm just like,
but yeah,
I was never gonna guess that.
Actually, as you can see, now this is usually like my first pour of the day kind of thing,
Nice.
and I quite enjoy it. It might, if you have some left, maybe drink it on its own.
Yeah, definitely. I've got like half the bottle.
Okay.
My camera being over here.
Yeah, try it when it's not.
I'm definitely gonna have that on its own for sure.
Yeah, try it when it's not going up against weird other things I've sent you in barrel proofs.
And then this fucking thing.
That's right. Yeah, wow. Yeah. Chris knew what it was. It's Corbin Cash. Yeah.
No, that's fucking nasty. What is that? Ah, no, that's disgusting.
I mean, I'm also drinking it now, Jim. Let's take a sip together, shall we? Yeah, come on. Come on. I don't know, Jim. I quite like that.
I mean, if it works for you, great. It goes my palate all up against the wall and smacks it around like, what on earth?
Well, it definitely does that. You're not joking on that part. So for me, I'm going to throw out some tasting notes. Just see if you get any of this. So especially on the finish, I get like true dark chocolate, not like the shitty Hershey's dark chocolate, which is mainly sugar.
Double chocolate on the finish.
Yeah, so like true dark chocolate, black coffee, and like a nice roasted black coffee, and like a little bit of like a plum, maybe. See if you get any of those things.
Yeah, I can. Shut up, Jim. I don't know if I could outright pull the plum note, but I can see the coffee I can get the coffee in the fudge.
Okay, but you don't like it still.
I could probably learn to like it. It's such a wild ride. It's like, what the fuck?
Well,
like it doesn't know what it wants to be.
Any guesses? I bet there's somebody in chat that knows what this is. Now that I've described it.
Was it you who had that bottle that the funky bottle that came from some former prison in
prison?
Yeah, it's some story in a building that used to be a prison.
No, not me. I have been to prison and I also have whiskey, but those two things are not related. Hey Lou, what's up, man? Cheers, brother.
Brushy Mountain.
No, it's not Brushy Mountain. I'll give you the last clue, Jim. I'm pretty famous for liking this brand. In fact, most people think I'm from Texas because I like this brand.
Oh, this is fucking Balcones.
It is Balcones. It is Balcones Texas Rye Cast Strength Pick.
Oh, I should have realized that from the chocolate note.
Yeah, and it's dark as shit.
Yeah, I have a regular shelf of Balcones Rye in the stuff I have in storage, and it's nothing like that at all. It's
no.
You put those side by side, you're gonna be like, what?
No. I think the shelf rye is actually pretty awful.
I don't hate it. I'm not gonna buy another bottle of it. I've had worse, but it's like I said. You pour those side by side, you're gonna be like, those can't be the same distillery.
No. I mean, I honestly, I think that's true of just Balcones in general. I think Balcones cast strength picks are far better than any of their shelfers, like miles ahead. Now I get why this is certainly a divisive bottle because it's very, very dark. And as you point out, there is a lot of oak and wood tannins going on. I don't mind that. But there is a lot of it. There's no doubt about that.
I'm annoyed now because I should have at least thought Balcones because the only Balcones I have about Cask Balcones rum that I got from Ed over at the Rocket Review because he back when he still did live he gave away a bunch of stuff that he didn't want anymore, and I happened to win that. And it is the wildest, most fucked up rum. Like you get to the end of the pour, and you're like, "The hell was that?" Because it's just all over the place. It's not bad, but it's Cask Balcones rum finished in French oak cask.
I mean, I don't know if I'd love that either.
I don't hate it, but it's just wild. And I could have at least gotten in the ballpark of Balcones just based on how weird this is, but I never even thought about it.
But all you in chat, the link is live now if you want to hop on and join me and Jim. And that didn't take long at all. We got a fellow with a fantastic hat on. Look at this hat.
I just have to say, I really appreciate Mr. Great Shot and his wonderful offer, but that is plain shite. And no, thank you, but thank you.
Anthony, I found that if you're a real man, then you appreciate Balcones. But
well, then you know what? You can no. Yeah. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I haven't had a good Balcones ever.
Well, so Anthony, I haven't forgotten you.
I'm sure you haven't. Neither have a few others.
But I'm going to send you some because now, thanks to the wonderful Mr. Great Shot, I'm getting a second bottle of this, which I cannot wait for. You haven't had it yet.
That wrong. Just watch you make faces.
I'm telling you, you're going to love that. I'm going to put it in a blind for you with other peated stuff, and you're going to love that. I promise you.
Yeah, right. I will probably want to lick the soles of a boot after walking through a barnyard rather than have to endure that.
Shred says Balcones.
Hey, Tater.
Yes, the Shelfer 100 proof is hot trash. Also, cheers to you, Z, man. Appreciate you, buddy.
All right.
Well, what's there now that we got the flight done? So Jim, I had to screw with you a little bit. I started you off with the hottest thing in the flight, just to be an ass.
Well, I could tell it was hot. I didn't think it was. I never would have guessed Jack Daniels. I wasn't getting that.
No, single barrel.
I don't really. Part of it, I don't really know what that Jack Daniels funk is. I guess I've never really picked it up.
See, to me,
it didn't taste like any Jack Daniels I would have guessed. That's a lie. I almost thought it was the bourbon single barrel for a minute there. And then I was like, no.
See, to me, the JD funk tastes like a tire fire. Like when there's a lot of it, I hate that note so much. It's like garden soil and burnt tires. And like it was really present in that bottle when I first opened it. And actually, when I had it tonight, I actually kind of enjoyed it. It's kind of died down a little bit, thank God, because I wasn't sure if I was going to finish that bottle. Let's see here. We got Rusty in the house. What's up? From the Bourbon Syndicate there.
How are you, sir?
Good.
I have hat envy over there for.
I'm telling you,
Bourbon. I can't see his name, but
Neophyte. Yeah, Anthony there. Yeah. Yeah, let's solo Anthony for a second. Look at this fantastic hat.
Yeah.
That is a hat and a half right there, man.
It is a hat and a half.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
I have a half dozen others within reach.
Yeah, that's my favorite hat that Anthony has. I freaking love that hat. That's a great hat. Anyway, what was I saying?
Balcones is crap. That's right. That's what you were.
I don't believe that's what I'm pretty sure that's not what I said. Hey, we got Shred in the house. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Shred.
Shredward. I just realized all my liquor's gone.
You drinking a glass of iced tea, Shred?
You have to.
Oh, something happened.
Yeah, he'll come back.
Where were we? I'm telling you, Anthony, I'm gonna slip it in on you, and you're gonna like it.
I've heard that before. And
oh yeah, you know, Chris, I need to that sample, which is it? got both of them here somewhere. Here is what's this one? This is right here. Yeah, so this is the special release from Australia. This is the sherry finish balcones. My God, that thing is amazing. That's going to be in my samples of the year for sure. Up, click. Are you with us, Shred?
The hell's going on?
Not much, man. What's the strappy action we got going on here?
Oh, fucking internet. That's what it is.
Oh, he's frozen.
Yeah, well, looks like we may have
Punch this.
frozen.
There he goes.
Punch the screen.
I was gonna say it's that crappy California internet, but California is not known for bad internet. The opposite. They usually have the amazing internet.
Crappy internet everywhere.
Hey, is it working now? God damn it.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, now you're looking clear.
Hey, it just had to get warmed up, man. I had to crank start that
There
bitch.
you go. You got to do some movement, otherwise you're just
Dial up,
talking.
or whatever. Yeah, you got an old fashioned there. Is that what we got going on?
Yeah, man, old fashioned. Fucking ready for war, you know. It's all good, dude.
Yeah.
Shred has the safety vest on.
What's the scrappy deal you got here? You got a guitar attached to you, or what's?
Yeah, it's a guitar strap.
Or your arms broke. It's one of the two.
Or it's an ammo belt. Come on.
Shred is not going to answer the question. Okay.
Now I got to think about it. I'm like, what holds on to
I like it.
shotgun
All right,
shells?
Tater Dom. Cheers, man.
Bandolero.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, man. We got a little salt and pepper shaker in here, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
I got you. Yeah. Oh. Oh yeah. Okay. Now I can see. Now I can see more clearly.
Yeah, it's a guitar strap, dude. Come on.
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah, definitely a guitar strap. Absolutely, what it is.
Yeah.
Now I understand why you didn't answer the question. All right, that hat.
Oh, I didn't even hear you, man. My internet's fucking whack.
Oh, okay, I got you. No, I was asking what the strap was, but now I can see.
Oh, yeah, strap it on, dude.
Let's see here. What's Chad got going? Shred has his safety vest on from grade school. What the heck?
I mean, yeah, you know.
Yeah. In some ways, it is a safety vest.
That's very, yeah. You know, I've got 25 safety measures in my,
Yeah, there you go. So, Jim, favorite of the night. Of course, you know what they all are now. I mean, I have a rough idea. Favorite of the flight.
Probably the Corbin Cash, honestly.
Really? Okay, because you weren't loving that the first go round.
Yeah, and when I came back to it, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good ride, man. I dig it.
And the Jack Daniels, I hesitate to say I didn't like the Balcones, but that was something else.
Hey, I recognize that it's not for everybody. That Balcones rye is dark. It's very, very dark. Yeah, it's one of the darker. I mean, certainly the darkest rye that I own, but one of the darkest whiskeys, period, that I own. It's.
Well, I can understand why he doesn't like it. Let me tell you, because crap is crap.
Yeah.
Just to clarify.
Just to clarify.
You can't
To be
shine a
fair.
turd and it's just going to stay a turd.
Now,
What is everybody
I
else
like the
sipping on?
Delta rye that I have. I don't think it's great, but I like it. The rum that I have is absolutely fucking bizarre.
Oh,
and
Del Bach.
this is absolutely
I'll give
fucking
you the
bizarre.
song.
In a good way, but Del Bach. I don't know.
Very nice, man. Yeah.
yep,
Cool.
I'm staying with the malt. So the single malt Scotch, American single malt whiskey, made in Tucson, Arizona.
Yeah, man. I'm really loving American single malts. Good stuff, man.
I'm sipping on E.H. Taylor small batch.
I almost
Yeah.
pulled that out before I got on the stream.
That's how Jim started his night, I believe. Yeah.
Pulling it out.
There it is. You know?
Yeah, he I believe he was caressing the bottle earlier, actually.
Yeah.
Here, let me give you the solo here, Jim. I'm a little slow. We're gonna solo Jim anyway. Just to
Woo, look at that tater tube.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
You could
The
fit
tater
like,
tube.
Really good.
I put my tennis
tater.
balls
I
in
like
those
eating
after
tater.
I'm done with the bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I got to say, I do think that's the best thing of the budget line from Buffalo Trace that there is.
I may have to try that batch 11.
Which is that? Batch
E.H.
11.
Taylor, barrel proof batch 11.
Oh, well, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That will not suck. I can promise you that.
Well, I always enjoy drinking Shane's whiskey, so
that's a fact.
That is a fact, and he knows it.
All right, I need to pour something. I have an empty glass.
Hey, why don't you pour some of that crappy Balcones? Get it off your shelf.
I got that shit out of here, dude.
Yeah.
You know what? I will, Anthony.
Just to prove you wrong.
The thing is, choices. I have so many Balcones. Which one shall I pour?
Just pour them all down the toilet, man.
You guys, bunch of pussies.
Hey, cheers.
I just realized, that E.H. Taylor can is also good for holding an extra large amount of Pringles. You can get,
Hell yeah, man.
you can get 2 cans in that there.
Now,
So,
see, that's educational.
Yeah.
It is.
I like that idea. Pringles are delicious.
Yeah, I'm partial to the sour cream and onion myself.
right?
I think I know what I'm going to
I'll put it this way, Sean. I don't hate that Balcones, but I'm very glad the glass is empty now.
Fair enough, Jim. Fair enough.
There you go. That's always been my consensus with Balcones. Well, I'm sure glad I've choked that down. I don't have to go through that again.
Yeah, I still have like it.
This is one of my favorite combos to
Yeah,
do.
I'm not gonna
hey,
not
Jim.
drink it, but
Jim, that receptacle there right over your left shoulder,
Yeah.
your left shoulder, when you look behind you there, you'll see it. You got the yeah. You can just pour it right down there.
I'm not gonna do that to Sean.
You guys.
In the short time that I have been hearing about Balcones, it's either love or hate. There are people that really like it, and there are people that really freaking hate it. So
And then there's people like Sean that think it's the bee's knees for some reason.
Well, okay. So here's what I'll say about it. In all honesty, I think that it's not a good place to start in bourbon, or really whiskey.
Bourbon. It's not bourbon.
Well, I mean, they do make a bourbon.
It's not a good place to finish either.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people's vaginas are showing tonight, but anyway, that's all right. But,
Oh my god.
no, honestly, I mean, Balcones it's harsh and abrasive. There's no two ways about it. Now, I'm kind of into that. I want whiskey to punch me in the face. I want it to be like a freaking freight train just hit you in the mouth. But not everybody's into that. A lot of people like softer, more gentle experiences. I'm just not that kind of guy.
Yeah, a lot of people like good whiskey too.
Balcones is to hit you in the face. It's just terrible.
I get hit in the face by Elijah Craig Barrel Proof or a Stag Junior. I'd rather get hit in the face with something like that.
Yeah, me too.
You can get hit in the face or you can get punched in the dick,
Yeah. Enjoy your Balcony.
Jig saying Balcones is the Metallica of whiskey. I know you don't mean that as a compliment. But I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with it. Yeah, because it was good for like 2 albums and then it sucked for 35 years.
Hey, it was good for 5 albums. You asked.
No, it was good. I'll give you a 3.
Oh, come on. You gotta get.
Okay. 4. I'll give you 4.
Alex, you're probably right.
All right, 4 good albums and then shit.
Oh, come on. Black is out there. We're gonna have to review the
No,
Black album.
I you know what? I'm not mad at the Black album. It was a turning point.
And weak bitches.
But that guitar tone is nothing to fuck with. I love it. I mean, yeah. Dude, listen to that. what's that song of Wolf and Man? Woo! That's a banger.
And
That's
my
a banger.
favorite is what is it? Damn it! Why am I'm drawing a blank?
The God That Failed is a good one.
Yeah, God That Failed is good.
That's a banger.
Ride the Lightning.
That's not the one though. That's not my favorite on that album. Actually, Corey Taylor, his side project band, they did a cover of it for that whole album where bands covered Metallica songs. What the hell is? I got nothing. My brain is just doing no things right now.
Stone Sour. That shit sucks.
I'm not talking about Stone Sour. Corey Taylor has some other people.
What was on the Black Album? Let's see.
I'm searching.
Enter Sandman's Deadwood Crew.
Not Enter Sandman. Screw that damn song.
Holier Than Thou.
Holier Than Thou. That's it.
Holier Than Thou.
That song freaking kicks ass, man.
Holier Than Thou.
My friend
You. Yeah. Fucking nailed it, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty close. It's pretty close.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, Shred, you might want to start doing vocals.
Nah.
No, Tom's pretty awesome.
I mean, the vocals I like hurt my throat too much, so I can't do them. And insert joke here, Ben and all the others. Come on.
There you go. Alex saying Sean wants the full cock and balls. That's right.
I don't want anything Shredder easy.
It needs to just.
Yeah, man, you got to work for it.
I can think of as Adam Sandler now.
It needs to just explode in your mouth, Alex. That's what you want.
You want the full experience.
Yeah.
That's right. Sean needs a safe word with his whiskey. Stop being little bitches. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, dude, there's
Black Report.
Don't be ashamed of your kink.
You can love the proof, dude. You can be a proof slut, but you can also enjoy good flavors. Balcones just tastes like shit, man.
Some people like black coffee and dark chocolate.
I love black coffee and I love dark chocolate, but Balcones tastes like a burnt ball hair sandwich, just like Ardbeg, and I can't do it, man.
Now I know you're poking the bear, Anthony. I'm
sorry, I have to go there, Anthony. But I'm not a fan of Ardbeg.
You know what, Fred? I can appreciate that. At least I understand that you know shit because you called Balcones right off the bat. So
yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
I may not agree with you on the Ardbeg, but it's okay.
You know what? Here's a hot take. I'd rather drink Ardbeg than Balcones.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I'm kind of with you on that. I freaking love Ardbeg.
I mean, that's how much I don't like Balcones.
That's a lot.
People tell me that they're good ones, and they've sent me Balcones and told me how good they are. I have been disappointed and sorry I've sipped them every time. So I'm sorry. I've just not ever had.
I'm gonna have to go back up. I'm gonna have to go back up to this comment here. The Lou threw out. There's people that love.
I know what he's talking about,
man,
but you got to understand. Balcones is what turned me away from ever trying another Texas whiskey until Still Austin. Then Still Austin, righted my ship, and I've been on that train. But I just can't derail it with another Balcones. I can't do it.
I mean, I will say that I think Still Austin, especially the Nancy picks, are far and away the best thing coming out of Texas. I mean, Nancy and that whole crew are just killing it, man. They're just doing phenomenal whiskey. So
I agree. They make Texas whiskey actually drinkable.
Now, the Copper Wolf, I've never had any Balcones cast strength to judge them, but I would like to find a pick. So, Copper Wolf, I would not start with the rye unless you're into just really, really dark stuff. I think that it's not going to be for everybody, if I'm being honest. I think you're probably going to want to start with something like the single malt picks, just the standard single malt pick. It doesn't have hardly any of that Texas funk. And if you're into American single malts, I think that you will enjoy it. Now, granted, it's a whole different category of whiskey than bourbon and stuff. But I mean, if you like American single malts, so actually, Anthony's drinking American single malt right now.
I am
out of Arizona. I think it's a great category. I hope more people start exploring it. I think there's some really great stuff in American single malts. But Yeah, so I would probably, if you're going to start with Balcones picks, that's what I would start with, is a Balcones
Sean,
cast
highlight.
Yeah.
Copper Wolf, just find a bottle with this label that says Still Austin so you know what a good Texas whiskey is going to taste like. And then when you get your bottle of Balcones, you got this to wash your mouth out with and actually drink something good.
Well,
all right. Now, this is a pick at 116 proof. Yeah.
It's also bourbon, so not the same.
But if you get the Still Austin cast strength, and you can get it almost anywhere, you won't be disappointed. That way you will appreciate the qualities of a good Texas whiskey. Then when you get your Balcones, well,
you can't.
Sorry, but you're going to be disappointed, I think.
No, you can't. You can't get that almost anywhere. You can't get it in the South at all.
Sure, you can.
I haven't seen it in California, man.
Total Wine. Yeah, Total Wine.
Alabama.
Total Wine.
Oh yeah, it does.
They won't ship it to Alabama. I tried.
I get mine.
Yeah,
I get mine from Total Wine in Arizona.
That's probably because Alabama's a control state, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
We hand deliver here out in Vegas.
Yep. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, you
I
never have to worry about that.
I mean, I did get a bottle of it from somebody. They hand delivered it to me. However, it's not sold in any liquor stores in Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, Tennessee, Kentucky. The closest place I can get it is Louisiana.
Not Kentucky. I know that for a fact because
I was just going to say because you couldn't get one, right, Sean?
Well, I mean, now granted, all of the Still Austins I have came from Texas, but that's because they're Nancy picks. But the standard offering of Still Austin cast strength is at Total Wine in Kentucky. I can confirm that. The picks are harder to come by, but a standard offering of Still Austin is in Kentucky Total Wines.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in Arizona Total Wines also.
Dylan Roberts saying I am having EC. C923. My God, if that doesn't take whiskey of the year for me, it's going to be top 2. That bottle is so stinking good.
Yeah, it is good.
Yeah.
Hey, how does that compare to the C920 for you, Sean?
I haven't blinded them, so I don't know. They're very different. I would say C920 doesn't it doesn't have as much of the oak tannins as the 23.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a different experience. I think that there's more of like sweet caramels and stuff like that going on the C920. But I think they're both really good. I mean, either way, it's the best ECVP in 3 years since C920.
Yeah, man, I've heard it compared to the C919.
was killer. I mean, I had it, and I kind of agree. It in the beginning of that bottle, you're sipping a higher proof whiskey. You do, but it is
higher age. Yeah,
yeah, but no, a higher proof. Yeah, it's 13 years and change.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like the oak. Really, there's a lot of oak presence on it.
It is on there, but give it a little time, get it to the shoulder. I know you're gonna have to do this, but force down at least 2 good pours of it in your Glen, and put the cork on it, put it back on the shelf, and set a reminder on your phone to visit it in about 3 weeks, 4 weeks, give or take. It opens up beautifully because I had my second pour out of a bottle that was about down to the middle, and wow.
Or just do like I do and just drink a little bit every day, and eventually you get used to it.
Well, that's true.
I think it's a great bottle. I'm loving mine so much. In fact, I'm looking for a backup. I'm probably going to be buying every C923 I can find because I think it's fantastic. So anyway, it doesn't have one. If you see them, buy them. It's a great batch. Let's see here. Bayou Drams, good evening, you bunch of degenerates. What's up, man?
Cheers, Bayou Drams.
Cheers, Bayou Drams.
Chocolate is how Fred likes his women.
You're not wrong, man. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Hey, I got to revisit a classic. You guys inspired me.
Well, wait a second. Let me get the solo here.
Oh shoot, B5.
Oh, B520. Hey, well,
Still-
thanks to I'm just gonna say there's gonna be one of those in my collection soon.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Nice, man.
Thanks to a little hunting. Yeah, we're gonna be probably talking about that in the coming weeks. I don't know. I have many things I need to get to, but
Man,
there's
if you can
B520.
find a C919, hands down the best I've ever had, man. Out of the last 5 years, I would say that's the one, dude.
The B, huh? That's
No, the C919.
oh, okay. Yeah,
That one. Ask Mr. Whiskey Shits Adam. He can attest to that.
Yeah.
The C919 is just shit stomps all the other batches from the last 5 years for sure.
My story was kicking out the.
I haven't had the 19, but for me, it was the C921. And I have one open and a backup and then a backup. So I'm good. And I haven't touched a drop of it in probably 6 or 8 months now, because it's one of those, when you start drinking in certain parts of Elijah Craig, whichever ones you're fine, it calls your name every night. So I can't keep going to it.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, you
So
can stop
I
soloing me, Sean. That's cool.
Oh right, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm looking through things here.
Actually, he's suffering from Balcony syndrome.
Oh, is that it?
Happens when you drink it.
That's a real ailment, man.
That's a real ailment.
I might be dying. Fellas.
Balconitis.
That's right.
Or balconitis, right?
Balcone.
Y'all don't forget
my
to
head
hydrate. Yeah. Good reminder
Yeah, good
there, Mark. Yes, everybody hydrate.
Holy shit, man. This is like butterscotch pudding right here, man.
Yeah, man.
But it is hard to put down. Now that you've got that at your hand, you got to tell yourself no for that second.
I've had this bottle open for like 2 years at least. And
That's what I'm saying.
This is but if I didn't have 5 other batches open, I would be hitting this more often.
Yeah. No, I totally.
The Elijah Craig, it stays good on the shelf for a while just because of the proof.
So the problem,
it's not going anywhere. It's not going to.
No.
So the problem I ran into was I got the B batch and a C batch, and I got probably 2-3 bottles of each, and they got consumed over the course of a year, and I still have 2 that are unopened. And my store keeps putting the older batches on the shelf like it's sitting in a box. So the question is, if you had those, would you just keep drinking them or bunker them?
I'd probably bunker them. I mean, I had the C920 bunkered.
They're so delicious, dude.
I made a trade to Sean just because I had so many other ones open at the time.
Yeah.
Yes, and I still love Shred Forever because of that.
Come on, man.
No, I mean honestly, like it was one of those bottles that I'd wanted for a long time. Because like I got my first one back before I was like really collecting things or like holding on to whiskey. So I just kind of killed it as I always did. And so then like later, because I think when those earlier batches were coming out, we just kind of like thought they'd just keep being hitters. And then A121 came out. I was like, this is kind of shit. Like, and I mean, it's shit in the terms of ECBPs. Like, you're coming off of C920, A121 was just such a letdown. Like, it was
A121, I heard. I've had a sample of it. I've never bought one, though, just because I had a sample before. And anything from 21 is like, I think 21 was a shit year.
It seems like the B batch that year was decent. I didn't like the A. I thought it was kind of flat and just kind of forgettable. I mean, it's not bad whiskey. It's still ECBP. It's not like it's crap, but it just wasn't what we were used to. I think everybody pretty much agrees with that. So, so Top Dog and Ben saying too much hype around the C923,
and there is. I can't argue that fact. Ben's right, Top Dog's right. There is a tremendous amount of hype around that bottle, only because It's so allocated one out here in Nevada, but I think it is definitely good. And as soon as I can put my grubby paws on one, and hopefully I will tomorrow, I'll have it. But that's the first batch I purchased in that line since 21.
Yeah.
Well, the problem with hyping this shit up is it drags the taters out of the woodwork, and then when you try to go find the shit in the store, it's nowhere.
Them knuckle draggers are lined up at the place when they freaking think there might be some.
And the rest of us are grabbing other bottles of that store.
Exactly. Well, today I picked up a 1792 bottled and bond, and I was like, "Holy smokes, $44! That's a deal for me." And it was a no-brainer to pick up a backup for my backup of that, because that's a solid one right there for under $50.
That 1792 single barrel, I had one that was one of the best. I went through that one so quick, man. If you can find a good single barrel 1792, I mean, dude, good stuff.
I've got the single barrel.
I like it, Shred. C919 is wife material for sure, man.
Sweet wheat, 12-year single barrel bottled and bond, foolproof. It's up there.
I had
Mark, cheers,
I have
buddy.
the full lineup except for the wheat, but I think that the single barrel that I had was my favorite of the 1792s. The only other one I didn't have was the 12 here. I passed up on that for $80, which I think was a mistake because I'm never going to find it again.
Yeah.
I wish there was more Russell.
Yeah.
More Russell single barrels out there.
They're out there, man. They kind of remember when Russell's went away for like a year and no one could find it.
Yeah.
That scared the shit out of me, man.
I think what's most disappointing to me about Russell's is now they're like $100. They used to be like 55.
Yeah. I mean, for what you're getting, I wouldn't pay more than 80, but I just think for what you're getting, I think 80 is still fair.
Yeah, I mean it is. That's comparable to like an ECBP. And
I get on people who are on the Booker's train, and I have no problem with Booker's. I like it, but when they got to be $100+ a bottle, is when I just I'm done with it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, for like a roughly 6 to 7 year whiskey. Like, come on, like what do you?
Well, I mean, I've got them. They're up there, man, unopened.
Last one I had tasted like sawdust, man. I think
I had what was it? Lumberjack. It was such a hype around that. I'm like, I'm so glad I didn't buy a bottle. And the 4 or 5 people that were around me looked at me and they go, "What do you mean?" I go, "Well, it's good, but holy smokes, I'd have been upset if I spent $100 on this bottle." Yeah. I said, to me, it's more should be around the $70 range, maybe 80 if it's be on the high side. But I go, I'm sorry, I don't find this phenomenal or even stellar. It's just okay. And they really thought that I had a third eye the way they were staring at me. But I wasn't fond of it.
Hey, Andrew, what's up? ASMR with you. I didn't cheers you earlier, but I highlighted your comment, but I'd say hi. Good to see you, man. I can find Russell single barrel bourbon sometimes. I'm still trying to find a single barrel rye. That's okay. Interesting. I mean, Andrew, if you really need one, here's my email. I see them all the time. So,
really, you find the rye?
Yeah, I find the rye out here all the time. I got the 6 year and the dark green label, the single barrel. They're about the same price. They're like 65 or so.
Well, I mean, so Anthony, you don't see him either. It's just like a not a.
Well, Andrew just lives a few miles from me, so yeah.
Yeah, I know you guys are close. That's why I was asking.
No, now I'll tell him at Total Wine they had the 1792 bottled and bond there for $44.95, I think is what it was, or 44. Something like that, but $50, and it's worth it at $50.
Andrew, I will say, now I mean, whatever you got to try it, but I will say I don't love the Russell's rye. I think rare breed rye is better, and I think there's actually a lot of ryes that are better in the same price point.
Yeah, I'll take the rare breed rye over the Russells probably.
Yeah.
I found that shit at Costco for $40, man.
The Russells or rare
No,
breed?
the rare breed rye. They had it for
Oh, hell yeah,
$40
man.
at Costco, man. Buy that all day.
Yeah, it's not my favorite rye in like that price range, but at $40, yeah, I'd buy that shit.
Have you ever made a 50-50 with the regular rare breed?
Oh yeah,
that's a damn good pour right there, man. Let it sit for a couple of weeks.
It's a hell of a boo rye right there.
Take the rare breed and the Kentucky Spirit and do a little.
Yeah.
Look. Let me tell you what. That really is a nice sipper then. And I'm not talking just a normal little pour. You pour yourself some fingers in there because that's going to be good. And you just sit down in that chair and you sit there and sip on that and just contemplate your neighbor because it's nice.
Man, you're making me want some turkey, man. I'm gonna have I found a Kentucky Spirit Camp Nelson E. It wasn't a pick. It was just a but it says CNE on the label of the Kentucky Spirit I just picked up for like $53.
That's a good price on Kentucky Spirit.
Dude, I love Kentucky Spirit. When you find a good one, that shit is amazing, man.
But for like you said, $53, shit, yeah.
Yeah, man.
My hand would have reached out like a cobra striking just because it said $53.
Yeah,
because you just don't find them at that. That's a nice price.
I know a lot of. I mean, it's the exact same juice as 101, and like all turkeys, it's the same mash bill,
but it's the single barrel.
It's still like it's just such a hitter when you find a good one, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, go back to the small batch E.H. Taylor. There are some really good ones out there, but sometimes that one small batch you got's a totally different batch than the bottle you just finished.
Yeah.
It's good, but it just doesn't pack the flavor. So I've got the single barrels, and I've had single barrels that just make your eyes roll back in your head. They're just so good.
Yeah.
That is not the one that I got.
No, you got a bad one, man. I've only had one single barrel, but the one I had was so good.
It's just flat. It's not, when I said it's not terrible, it's just, wow, what happened?
Yeah, that's the way mine is. Just kind of,
And it didn't
exactly.
But
that's
open
a single
up
barrel.
me,
That can happen.
I've only had one single barrel, and it was like tasted like a McDonald's apple pie, man. It was so good, like apple cinnamon.
Back when they used to deep fry them.
Yeah, man. That was with a little scoop of vanilla ice cream on top.
Oh,
and they were literally twice as big as they are now. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Back when they didn't suck, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think there were still like actually apples in them then as well.
Yeah.
Also,
what are they putting in there
here's Mr. Lopez. Now it's just like fruit filling, but it's just like corn syrup or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Corn syrup cubes.
Yeah.
Yep. With apple flavor.
Yeah. Yep. Apple flavored corn syrup cubes with some cinnamon mixed in. Another nonsense and bullshit.
I'm surprised they ain't made a pumpkin spice one yet. I keep waiting.
No, man.
Yeah.
No, don't do it.
Give them time. Don't worry.
Yeah.
No, I don't like it. I seen a sign. I'll probably seen it. It says, "We have pumpkin spice. Nothing. Drink whiskey."
There you go.
There you go. It's probably just a matter of time before there's a pumpkin spice whiskey, though. Unfortunately, I remember walking uphill in the snow, dim days.
That's right. And then back home, uphill in the snow.
Yep.
There's lots of things that I miss when no one gave a shit about being healthy, like deep fried chicken and lard. Those were the days. Now you got all these freaking seed oils that we're frying shit in. Just throw it in some bacon grease, man. Stop being a pussy.
Hey, yeah, man.
My dad used to cook chicken in Crisco oil, lard in a tub. It was so delicious.
Oh, look
at
that!
Got the old one, man. This one is a tasty bugger, man.
Oh, that's the old. Yeah, man.
Yeah. The old Austin Nichols 81.
I'm just going to say, it
proof.
says Austin Nichols up at the top.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they just stopped selling the 81 proof rye. I cannot find it anywhere.
I found this for like $25 the other day. I mean, it's been a minute, but I finally cracked it the other day. Damn, dude. That was a good one, man.
Well, you were turkey
Back in
lover.
my day, they made apple pies with apples. Now get off my lawn.
Turkey.
Right.
God damn, kids.
Yep.
Yeah, now it's just freaking syrup and I don't know.
Like I said, I can't tell you last time
communist
I had
jizz.
a pie from them.
It's apple jizz.
Well, what the hell it is? I don't know. Some nonsense in there that nobody wants.
Some Ronald McDonald loads in there, dude.
Yeah.
Limited pumpkin spice.
It was like Grimace just had a good time inside that pie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He grimaced in there, all right.
What the hell, dude? What was Grimace? Okay, here's what I want to know. I've been trying to solve this mystery for a minute. I need your guys' help.
Let's discuss.
So, like, we had Barney the purple dinosaur back in the day.
Right.
He's like, I love you, you love me, all that shit. But in the 80s, though, there was Grimace, this big purple motherfucker.
Yes.
So he's the original, like, before Barney.
That's a fact.
I'm under the understanding that McDonald's probably has a lawsuit on their hands, and it's a missed opportunity that they didn't go out of there,
Yeah, that's true.
Fucking A, man.
As far as what Grimace is,
nobody knows.
He's a butt plug.
Yeah, dude, I was just gonna say that he's a big old butt plug, dude. And he was teaching kids that after you have a couple of fucking Big Macs, you need to fucking put that Grimace up in there because it's gonna. You know what I'm saying, dude? Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe Grimace is as famous or popular with the OnlyFans girls. I don't know.
You're on to something, sir. You're on to it, man. I think that's what it was, a butt plug, man. The original butt plug.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bayou Drams, you're so right about the BB gun wars. I have been fired up a few times.
Man, heck yeah. I thought I was the only one, Bayou Drams. Yeah, man, I have nearly had my eye put out literally many, many times with BB gun.
Literally.
You got to put on the scuba goggles and go to war, dude.
No, we never had goggles. We were just freeballing it, man.
That's hardcore, man. I mean, they do things different in Kentucky. I get that.
Actually, this was down in Florida.
Oh, you're okay. I forgot you're from Florida.
I got shot in the ass one time with a BB, and it hurt. It fucking hurt.
Oh my gosh.
No, so honestly, like I nearly put out, I nearly put out. Yeah,
man. He was the Hamburglar's butt plug.
Like your mom's always yelling at you because you're gonna put somebody's eye out. So I literally nearly put out my best friend's little brot's eye in a BB gun war. Like I hit him right here. Like it hit him right. Like he had a big welt right next to his eye. I had a pretty good aim back in the day. Nearly killed that kid.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's definitely now we know we've solved the mystery of what Grimace is. It's definitely a butt plug.
100%, man. 100%.
This is the kind of information you can only get here on Whiskey Tube.
I didn't realize, as a kid going to the McDonald's playground, climbing all over that Grimace.
Florida, man. It
was just like a giant butt plug this whole time, man.
That's fact.
Wow. Hold the pickles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, and Bayou Drams, you're not kidding, man. Yeah, because we always had the one pump rule because we were all within like 10 feet of each other. Because who gives a damn about safety? And then no one would follow that because things just amp up in a BB gun war. So you just start pumping more and more times, and eventually you're just like trying to kill people. Yeah, good times, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'd go to school with well
my
over me, and
war
like
was-
the teachers thought my parents were abusing me. I was like, nah, man, this is just a BB gun war.
Mhm.
Oh, you know?
No, just shooting fools. Yep.
The best when you got to dig them out. When they hit hard enough, you got to dig them out with a knife. That's when you know you had a good BB gun war.
Oh yeah, I did that to my arm twice,
Yeah.
and I learned. I stayed covered.
You were going to say, Z? I'm sorry, I cut you off with my stupid BB
Yeah,
gun war story.
mine wasn't a war. It was just me and another kid daring him to shoot me in the ass with the fucking BB.
Oh,
When
yeah.
it hit-
Okay.
Oh, yeah, when it hit me, and then when we did the kids, we would do paintballs when it was bored. And my dumb ass is jumping over fences, and I still got shot.
There you go. Everybody complains about wearing glasses, but sometimes they come in handy.
Oh, Mr. Shiggs.
Post grimace stress disorder.
Dumb asshole.
One pump rule. Phrasing?
Yeah.
So that priest wasn't just being nice, taking you to McDonald's to get the
I wasn't even Catholic, dude. You still.
Put the meat in your mouth and the grimace in your butt.
Do they have McDonald's at the Vatican? I think they do.
Probably.
Yes, they do.
Vatican is all kinds of weird stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, fun fact while we're just dissing Catholics. Sorry, any Catholics out there. I apologize. Because what I'm about to say is probably going to not make you very happy. But fun fact, the Vatican City has the lowest age that you can have sex with somebody in the world. You can have sex with a 12-year-old in the Vatican City. That's right. It's legal.
What?
So just ponder on that for a minute.
Wow.
All right. Jesus Christ.
Well,
Yeah, just
That explains
you can look it up. Go ahead and get on the Googles and look that shit up.
I don't think I will, dude.
I grew up in a family where
I don't know anything about that,
my mom had 12 brothers and sisters. 2 of them were priests. 1 was a nun, and she never got offended at anything when people were bad mouthing Catholic.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
What?
One of the brothers was a nun. What was this now?
I mean these days anything's possible.
Yeah, this is a different
Okay,
time.
so 2 priests, 1 nun.
No,
what you said,
1
right?
priest, 2 nuns.
Oh, gotcha.
Really?
But he had 2 brothers and 1 sister. So there's
There you go.
And
Hey, Biodram,
in a month, walk into a bar.
Biodrams, I believe they called that the early bird special. So honestly, any Catholics, I hope I didn't offend you.
I'm not offended.
All religion
you're
is the
right,
same, dude. It's all a bunch of nonsense at the end of the day.
Hey, I'm not offended one bit.
Can't agree with that statement, Trev.
Well, come on. I know. Everyone's got their beliefs. I know. All I believe is that Jeffrey Epstein did not kill himself.
Now that is a fact.
That is an absolute fact.
And they're still trying to figure out.
There's still
That's
still
one
trying to
thing we
figure
can
out who
stand in
shot Tupac.
solidarity on, and that is that Jeffrey Epstein did not kill himself.
You kind of low, Z-Man. Do what now?
They're still trying to figure out who shot Tupac.
No,
Oh,
they
wow.
got somebody in custody.
Yeah.
He on
Not
a
a real
Vegas
month ago or
trip.
more. They
He had a
somebody
Vegas
touched-
trip, 1 billion people around, and nobody knows who shot him.
Yeah.
Did they really have somebody in custody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just on the news.
Yeah, it's been about a month now or so.
Yeah.
I feel like this is just like some nut job that just decided that he's going to be famous for killing
I
Tupac.
did it.
Oh shit.
I mean, what evidence could they have possibly found? What is this now? 30 years after the fact?
Right.
Yep. They just
You
needed
know,
a witness
who
that day, and
knows?
they never got it. They never got it.
Yeah, nobody had camera phones back in '96.
No.
Yeah, I
Mm-mm.
agree.
Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, and honestly, like I'm still partial to the Tupac living in Cuba, retired off his millions.
Dude, well,
theory.
think of how many goddamn albums came out after the guy got fucking shot, dude. So many, dude. The guy put out like 8 albums after he died.
Yeah,
Yes, he
yeah,
did.
he certainly did. Although I think like at least the last couple are a little suspicious because like his voice is not quite the same. I don't know what's going on there, but like if you listen to the early Tupac albums and you listen to like the latter ones, there's something a little, it's a little different. It's a little different.
AI is a real thing.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, but before AI, they probably just had some jabroni they hired, you know.
Jabronis. Yeah.
Hey, you know, hey, Cowboy Wolf, there's a lot of those out there. Yeah. I mean, it was for sure a hit. Yeah. Still think,
I mean, we all know Notorious B.I.G. was the better rapper anyway, so who cares?
I'm sorry. What? You're just gonna keep
that's just
thread
a
with all
fact.
the hot takes tonight.
Hey, and I'm West Coast for life, but I am gonna go ahead and say Notorious B.I.G. way better than Tupac
I
on the
disagree
mic.
strongly.
That's a fact, Jack.
I mean, how? Okay, how
Just
are you?
listen to Ready to Die and tell me that that's not a banger, dude.
Oh yeah, but I mean, so are like
Nah.
24 Tupac songs. Like,
Yeah, he had a couple of good ones, but yeah.
you know what? Hey, you're just being offensive now.
Come on, dude. It's just the facts. Come on.
Just the facts.
Anybody
That's right.
knows anyone? Hey, you know, okay. Guess who's better than Notorious B.I.G. and Tupac combined, dude? This fucking guy right here,
Oh
dude.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, dude.
Put hair on your chest.
What's
Freaking
up?
guy.
Fucking Master P, dude. You know what time it is, dude.
Now I know you're joking.
Yo.
Nah. Make him say,
That's right, dude. That's right. No limit for life.
That is still one of the worst lyrics ever. Make him say,
Hey, you can't fuck with the great ones, all right?
I mean,
Yeah, honestly,
on the other hand, we got R. Kelly.
I'm here to teach you guys what skill is all about, all right?
Oh, is that?
Master P. John,
Hey, Bayou Dram's pulling out the immoral technique, man. I haven't. Yeah.
Hey,
man,
there you
actually,
go.
I got a couple of immoral techniques early albums.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
he's good. I don't know if he's the GOAT, but he's good though.
Oh, that's definitely Master P, dude.
That
Oh
is-
yeah, it's definitely Master.
He's got
P.
the no limit.
No, I know it's Master P, but I'm saying that John Grant spelled it out P-E-E. I'm like,
I
think
mean,
that's
he
R.
doesn't. It's a 1990s interpretation of his face. You know, it doesn't.
It's not spot on.
It's not exactly. I mean, this is we're talking 1990s technology here.
That's a fact.
They didn't have like the facial recognition that they have nowadays. So this is the best representation of Master P that they could create back in the day.
That's why they threw the glasses on him. That's why they threw the glasses on him.
It looks more like Puff Daddy, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, it's either G.I. Joe or Adam Sandler.
Yeah, close enough.
Close enough, man. Close enough.
Jigs, Master P is the Metallica of rap.
What? Come on, dude. I mean, okay.
Man,
I don't like. All right.
You know what? Metallica is the GOAT, so I guess.
Okay. Well, if you're gonna, yeah. Okay, I'll agree with that.
No, you won't.
Time for an upgrade, dude. Yeah.
No way.
Shut up, Steven.
No way. R. Kelly.
Look, I bought this Master P doll in like 1998. Okay, it was on clearance. It was like $20. It was worth every penny.
Oh, yeah.
The guy still works. He still says, like every time I squeeze him, dude. I haven't changed the battery for the last 20 fucking years, dude. I'm telling you, this thing it's worth every penny, man.
It's either possessed
Golden.
or it's
either
the greatest batteries ever.
It's the greatest battery I've ever purchased in my life. Master P, quality merchandise back in the 90s.
Equality.
Quality Master P This is 25 years old at least, man. You know, I wish I still had his hat though, dude. He had a hat. That shit was the shit, man. It matched his whole camo fatigues and all that.
But seriously, R. Kelly is one of the most. I mean, like not hilarious, like in a good way, but like his life is just such a disaster because he's just a horrible person.
He released not one but 2 albums called "In the Closet" or whatever it was.
Yeah. And then South Park did a whole episode or like 2 episodes with freaking R. Kelly. And then Chappelle, like, I mean, I Want to Pee on You, like the I Want to Pee on You song by Chappelle is one of the greatest things ever done by anybody ever.
You're right. You're right about that.
Turn your face into a toilet seat. Oh man, freaking epic.
Oh shit.
There you go. Sorry, I'm ragging on R. Kelly here and not paying attention. But that guy deserves all of the hate. That guy sucks so much. And then, like, my favorite part of that bit on Chappelle is when he's talking about it after the bit's over, and R. Kelly supposedly like messaged him, and R. Kelly's like, "Man, how you gonna make a song about? How you gonna make a video about peeing on somebody?" And then Chappelle's like, "Man, how are you gonna make a video about peeing on somebody?" That's the greatest, man. Chappelle got him.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, that guy sucks. Freaking R. Kelly.
Well, I think the best comedians that are out there.
That's what it was. Like, okay, R. Kelly.
R. Kelly was the Jeffrey Epstein of rappers.
The ones that can do improv are the best.
Kind of effect. What's that, Z?
I said the ones that can do good improv are the best. They can just do this shit on the fly. It's hard, man. That's a hard way to make a living.
Yeah, Chappelle's up there for me. He'd be top 3 all-time comedians. I think he's
absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like Carlson.
You mean Carlin?
Yeah, that whiskey's working, man.
No, I know. I was going to say.
Where did they get Carlson from? You know what I meant.
I know what you meant. George Carlin.
Yeah, Carlin.
Chappelle. And then who else? This is a tricky one. It's a tricky one.
Robin Williams.
I was going to say Robin Williams.
I mean, for comedic actors, I'm just talking about pure stand-up, though.
Man.
Boy was an actor.
You got to put, like, Richard Pryor's got to be up there, too, man.
I was never a Pryor guy, man.
Who is that?
I mean, I guess stories about setting yourself on fire while doing cocaine aren't that funny when you've actually seen people do it.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. Louis C.K.
He would be up there, even with all the masturbation stuff.
Yeah,
he'd still be up
dude,
there.
Watch that shit. Okay, Louis C.K., Chappelle, George Carlin, the greatest.
Man, Hicks. Yeah, a lot of people throwing
Bill
out
Hicks. Oh fuck yeah.
Bernie Mac. Yeah, man, Mac
absolutely, dude. Absolutely.
Mac on Kings of Comedy was by far the best. Like Mac kills it on Kings of Comedy. Like his section of that movie is phenomenal. Mac freaking killed. That's why he closed the show because everybody knew they weren't going to follow that. Yeah, Mac freaking killed it on Kings of Comedy. Yeah, he'd like Mac. I don't know if he'd be top 3, but he'd be in like top 10 for sure. Yeah, Bernie Mac was something else, man. Miss that dude.
Yeah, he died way too fucking early.
Yeah,
I would put Eddie Murphy up there too, but you listen to that shit now and it's kind of dated.
Yeah, it's kind of cheesy.
It is. I mean, for the time though, Eddie Murphy was on top.
Oh man, yeah, Stephen Wright. Stephen Wright's great, John. Yeah. I'm gonna throw out a little bit of a curveball, but I freaking love him to death. Norm Macdonald.
Norm Macdonald, 100%.
Yeah, freaking.
And as far as new comics go, Shane Gillis is killing it right now. That guy is hilarious, dude.
Yeah,
I like some of the.
Yeah, Eddie Griffin was great too, man.
I like the blue collar comedy too. I watched Roseanne Barr has her own YouTube channel, and she did it with Ron Waite. And they were just going back and forth. And she's sitting in a chair and she goes, well, let's just start this shit up. And he fucking lights up a joint, puffs on it, hands it to her, and then just start talking about the shit that he's done over the years. And he was talking about what a great guy Jeff Foxworthy was and how that tour was nothing what he thought it would be. And it made him freaking famous. And I'm like, yeah. And she's hilarious. And it's just funny just watching those two smoke a doobie and just shooting. And she talked a little about her life with fucking, what's his face, Arnold. She goes, I stole a lot of his shit, and he started hunting me down. Like, really?
Another one I got to throw out there, Patrice O'Neal, man. Miss that dude.
Yeah,
that guy did not give a shit, man. He would go after anybody.
Hey, here's a curveball, fucking Lavelle Crawford, dude. When he was fat, though, that guy actually looked like Grimace. Because he weighed about 400 pounds, dude.
Yeah.
But then he slimmed. He was in Breaking Bad. Him and Bill Burr. There's another great Bill Burr, obviously one of the greatest. He's in the top 10 for sure. But dude, Lavelle Crawford though was on Breaking Bad. Him and Bill Burr were like the bad guys. They would go do the shit for the lawyer Saul Goodman. But dude, Lavelle Crawford's old stand-up is the funniest shit. Back when he weighed like 400 plus pounds, though, he lost a lot of weight and somehow became less funny.
I was just fixing to say Ron White, Commandant.
Yep. Ron White, excellent choice, excellent.
Especially early Ron White, and he was great.
Yeah, that's the one I saw with Roseanne Barr.
Yeah, he retired and he quit drinking.
Yeah, that's probably why he retired. It's kind of part of his shtick, the whole drinking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, comedy's just not what it used to be, man. Like it's, yeah. Maybe that'd be fun. Maybe one night we'll just rank comedians and play different bits from comedians, just because. Why not?
I think it's not so much it's not the written shit, it's the improv where they can just go on stage and just start talking crap. Because we all do it to each other. And for somebody to be that good at that craft, it's off the chain.
Yeah.
And it's not
Mitch
anymore.
Mitch Hedberg.
Hell yeah.
That dude, I was just gonna say that, man. Absolutely, man.
Yeah, and what Z-Man, what I call it is stream of consciousness. They can just start talking and make shit, I can't. I wished I could. I wished I had that gift. I do not. They're good. Whatever they talk about, they can talk about it and sound authoritative and even throw some funny shit in there.
Do you guys ever watch Kill Tony? That comes out every week. It's like a live podcast from Austin, Texas.
No.
They do a live stand-up comedy, and they pull people from the audience, like whoever wants to sign up and do 1 minute of stand-up, they get them up on stage. Wow. Sometimes it's amazing, and sometimes it's the worst shit you've ever heard. And then they interview them after they bomb or do good. I'm telling you, man, that is where true comedy is still alive in Austin, Texas, man.
Hey, Jacob, first off, cheers, brother. But when you say Motorhead, you mean this, the Ace of Spades?
Oh, is that any good?
Spades.
It's okay. I'm just a huge Motorhead fan, so I had to get it because freaking Lemmy is the legend, man.
Yeah, Lemmy is my spirit animal.
What's the proof on that, man?
It's not real high. Let's see. It is, where the hell is the proof? It's 90 proof.
That's still proofier than what Lemmy would normally drink.
That's a fact. But I mean, so honestly, Ben found this for me just because he knew I was a huge Motorhead fan, and he got it for me, and I was expecting it to be just total shit because most celebrity whiskeys are.
Yes.
I mean, actually, it's decent. Like it's not amazing, but it's fine. Yeah, Jacob, I wasn't planning on drinking more tonight, but I don't even want to.
What?
Really?
That's the dumbest shit I ever heard.
None of us were planning.
You don't want to end up like me last week, right?
Hey, look.
Fair enough. It happens to all of us, Rusty.
Yeah. What happened last week? Was I there or was I all backed up still?
This was me last week.
Okay. I had to take a week off because I couldn't shit.
It got the better of him last week.
Apparently, you didn't have Grimace.
I didn't have the I had the grimace, but it wasn't. It was like it was grimace in the inside. Grimace. Yeah,
you didn't have the full grimace.
That wasn't. It was
no,
dude, I had to.
Go ahead, Fred.
I had to take some magnesium citrate. I don't know if you guys have ever chugged into that.
I am familiar.
Yeah, that's.
I will tell you what, dude. That shit cleaned my ass out, dude. I was on the toilet for at least 5 hours.
Yep.
And I saw some fucking school lunch from the 3rd grade in there, dude.
Yep.
It was crazy.
Hey.
Yeah. It cleans you out.
It was. I was like, how the fuck did this happen, dude?
Oh,
welcome to an accident.
I'm sorry, Jim. I know that.
No, I just shared an image. Huh?
Okay.
Hey, one more time for anyone that didn't see the bottle.
Whenever Sean catches up to it.
I'm getting there. Yeah, so it's a really nice looking bottle, I got to say. As you can see, I have drank quite a bit of it.
There you go. You can see it like that.
Cool.
It's pretty good, honestly. Yeah, I mean, it's a low proofer. It's not amazing by any means, but it's good.
Yeah, well, we're getting free rage.
But more than anything, freaking lemon. So yeah.
Yeah. Cheers to Lemmy.
There you go.
Win some wood.
No.
Wait, DMC, are you a Patreon? Anyway, reminder though, before I forget. Now, the reason I wasn't planning on drinking a lot because I have to be up at like 5 a.m. Because deer.
5. Why are you gonna sleep so late?
Yeah, I mean,
well, so sunrise now is not till 7:15. So and you can't shoot until half hour before sunrise. So 6:45 is the earliest I could take a shot.
Yeah, but there ain't nothing that says you can't drop out of that tree Rambo style with the damn blade, man. What are you doing?
Mm-hmm. He's got a point there, Sean.
That is a fact. Yeah, I don't believe there's any rules against macheting deer.
No,
mainly because it's like impossible.
I don't think you have to have a tag for that either, dude. You can just go for it.
That's also true.
If there's no lead involved, you don't have to have a tag, right?
Yeah, I think that is the rules.
No lead, no tag. Last I checked.
Although there's no lead in a bow, and you have to have a tag for that. So
you're splitting hairs, I guess.
Yeah.
But anyway, again, all Patreons be here next week for sure because double Patreon giveaway sample pack as usual. Plus, 2 people are getting coasters and Glen toppers. Yeah, with the logo there. Yeah, so
hell yeah,
got the logo, Glen topper logo, and then of course the coaster. Heck yeah, which those things turned out beautiful, man. I'm real happy with that. I probably should solo myself for this. Let's try this again where you can actually see it for those folks that are on phones or smaller screens. There you go. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. They turned out good, man.
Just so you know, this is what happens when you drink Balcones. You forget how to operate things.
And one time. Yeah. So 2 Patreons will be winning those next week plus sample packs. So be here. And one last time, self-promotion here. If you're not a Patreon, then, go do the things. There's a link in the description box. Yeah, sign on up and
be like me. Be a Patreon member.
That's it. Yeah, be like Rusty. And so we had Dylan join last week, Rusty, and Chris Jenkins. Welcome, all you new Patreons. Thank you so much for the support, man. Yeah,
Sean,
so
you got to read Jig's comment. I'm sorry, man. I'm dying.
Yeah, you know what? Now, granted, Jigs, they'd probably be made of wood, so I don't know.
Sure.
Maybe put like a good varnish on it first.
Splinters.
But I could probably talk to John about getting some plugs done.
Not responsible for splinters.
Yeah. Use at your own risk, but trying to show us wood to everyone again. Yeah, that's right. I'm very proud of my wood. So Man up, Sean. It's not even so much manning up. Like, I don't mind the hangover. It's just that I want to be a good shot tomorrow. So hangover is not going to help that.
I want to show you something that you will appreciate, Sean.
Okay.
A lot, I think. I get a lot of comments about this. Let me get this up here.
Oh man, I'm waiting on a grimace.
No. All right, here we go. All right. You see that?
Oh. Yeah, okay. Also, I just realized that Jim was trying to share a screen as well. I wasn't looking down there.
Yeah, that is my wife cleaning her kill.
That's awesome, man. Very cool. When was this?
Yeah.
This has been quite a few years ago, 8 or 10 or something like that. But
nice, man.
Yeah, I get comments fairly. I wish my wife did that. Yeah, my wife knows how to do that. I don't know a damn thing about it. The person that was also in there, just the top of his head, that was her dad. He used to take her hunting a lot when she was younger. Her brother didn't care nothing about it, so he took her, and she knows how to clean the animals and stuff. I don't know a damn thing about it. I don't want to do it, but I got a wife that does it.
Well, tomorrow, and well, let's see, in about 7 hours, I'll be in my favorite place in the world, and that's in the middle of the woods with no one around me. Yeah, there's nothing like it, man. It's truly, there's no peace like being in the woods by yourself. Yeah, it's awesome. I love it. But yeah, also, Lou, thank you for throwing the link up, man. Not a Patreon. Unfuck yourself. Yeah, that's always a good thing to do.
That's right.
Yeah. Appreciate it, Lou. Yeah.
Yeah. Pull the grimace out and go sign up on Patreon. Come on.
Or if you sign up now, you could fuck yourself with a grimace.
Take that
Whiskey
bottle
Wars
of Balcones and pour it down the drain.
Yeah, and we will work on these jigs. And that reminds me, we got Jim found a nice little treat for us here. I'm sorry I didn't see this earlier, Jim.
You're welcome.
But here we go.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
That's
they
amazing.
do exist. They do exist.
They do exist. There it is.
You know what? This is bringing me back to my childhood.
Whoa.
Are you okay, Fred?
It's vaguely reminiscent of the California raisins.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can get creative.
They look like California raisins. Remember those guys?
Oh,
yeah. Maybe it'll start singing if you put it in the right.
Good night, John.
If you put it in backwards, it starts singing.
Bourbon Neophyte, you out?
No.
Oh, I thought you were saying good night.
John is.
I think John's getting out of here before we talk him into doing butt plugs. No, John, honestly, appreciate you, brother. Thank you for hanging out. I'm looking into making those races. Nice. Yeah. Hey, cheers, buddy. Again, thank you, John, for all the fantastic merch that you guys will be winning next week. And again, next week it'll be up on the Patreon site as well for anyone that wants to purchase stuff. So yeah, again, all thanks to John. I really did nothing other than send him the logo. So yeah, John's awesome. Appreciate you, brother. Have a good night, man.
Top Dog's out. Good night, Top Dog.
Cheers, John.
Man.
I think, yeah.
All right, maybe I'll take the butt plugs off screen now.
Oh man.
Disappointing.
Shit.
I know. Just when you were getting that real comfy, homey feeling again.
Hey, man, you ever get a pack of Sun-Maid and just go to town? Just one at a time, dude.
Yes, sir.
You could get creative and use those grimaces as the pawns on a chessboard.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's true.
So here's a fun fact that I just kind of add to the packing raisins up your butt thing. So just think. So there was an old timer. There was an old timer around these parts that we were talking one day, and he said we were like, because we all were sick, and he was like, we're like, what do you do to get over a cold? He's like, oh, I never get a cold. And we're like, really? Well, what is your routine that you keep from getting sick? And he's like, well, I just have a handful of raisins every day. And then we were over at his house doing some work, and then we saw his handful of raisins. He had a big glass jar of raisins, but it was full of gin. So it was gin soaked raisins. cram those up your keister, you'll be feeling a lot better.
There you go.
Thank you.
Get butt drunk off some raisin gin.
There you go. They know the secret. And you notice it wasn't in balconies. It was in gin.
That's fair.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Anthony has a point.
Taste though, so it doesn't
Anthony
matter.
has a point.
Somebody get the doll, hold the doll up so Neophyte can point on the doll where the balconies hurt him.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Where on the Master P?
There you go. Where did he hurt him?
Balcones touch you?
Can you see it?
I think it was right here.
Yes. Yes. But no good story.
Hold on, let's see what's
started.
going on. I've never actually.
Jody, what's up, brother?
Listen.
I've never actually seen.
Listen. Listen. This is the truth. No good story ever started.
Hey, how's
Let's
it going,
open this
guys?
bottle of Balcones.
I disagree
Oh
strongly.
shit!
That's
Look at
right.
this, dude.
What are we
Showing
looking
some
at?
skin, dude. I don't think he could pull his pants down though. Where, Master P? Where's your nipples, dude?
Yeah, and belly button. Oh my god!
He's just like a blank canvas.
Dude, you can't even take. He's like sewn out. I can't even take it off, man.
You're gonna have to take a marker and give that man some nipples.
Yeah, the jacket is permanently on.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
Master P has no abs.
He's got some sick boots though.
It looks like he's got a broken leg though.
He kind of has a. He's a little crooked, you know. That's why he says all the time because his fucking leg is.
That's a
Yeah,
little pigeon toed,
back in the
man.
day, we always used to talk about the bow-legged girls. I'm not going to say why, but Master Pig is pretty good.
Oh fuck, man!
What's wrong
His
with him?
farts smell like juniper. There you go.
I don't drink gin. Come on, let's not bring up Juniper.
I'm telling you, why are we still soloing Shred?
Why are we? Yeah, what are you doing, man? Master P has gone off to bed now. He's
Hey,
got
that's not what I said, Lou. That's not what I said.
Come on.
Not even any taco meat. Oh man!
Oh,
Fucking hey, man.
All right, what's everybody sipping on? I'm sipping on this Motorhead stuff here.
I got the Kentucky Spirit.
Yeah, man. Jim's hitting up the old Forester there. Has it improved any, Jim?
It's still hot in hell.
Yeah, it's pretty damn hot. There you go. I got the 101 there, the classic, and here I'll give you a solo there. 'Cause I know you wanted to show this off earlier, Anthony. And you didn't get a chance to. So
Classic Lottie.
there we go. Always,
classic latte.
always a good choice.
Classic.
Single malt. Single malt.
Lord Reverend Professor Rusty, what do we got in the glass, man?
I finished my I finished my single pour that my wife would only let me have of E.H. Taylor, and I switched over to Early Times bottled in.
Hey, that's a good one, man. Yeah, going the bottle and bottle route. Yeah, those are two great ones too.
Early time sucks. I don't know who it-
And Jody, what you got,
I like
man?
Okay, let me explain this before I tell you what I'm sipping on.
Okay, fair enough.
So this Thursday's live show, I'm going to do my top 10 picks of gifted bourbons, like you can give as gifts this year.
I got you.
So I drank a lot of bourbon earlier, and so I'm drinking Coors Light now.
Okay,
So
fair enough. Got to hydrate.
Gotta hydrate.
gotta hydrate. Gotta stay
That's
hydrated.
Rocky Mountain
guys.
Spring Water, Coors Light.
That's right.
it.
Rocky Mountain spring water is the best way. But no, I'm gonna do like the first 9 hashtags on my show are gonna be like, I'm gonna go sub 50, between 50 and 100, and between 100 and 150. So I'm gonna do my lowest picks on those, the next picks on those, the next picks on those, and then my top pick of the night. For if you really love somebody, this is the bourbon you would buy them for Christmas.
Yeah, I like it, man. Yeah, cool.
So, I had to drink a lot earlier.
Somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do it, Jody.
Hey, I sacrifice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for your sacrifice.
For the greater good. For the greater good. Jen Clifton. Cheers to you, Jen.
Oh,
How
Jen's
we
in
doing?
here. That's my girl.
In the middle of my dry week. Oh, well, I mean, good, but also, I'm sorry. I guess it's a good thing to do sometimes. I probably need a dry week. It's been let's see, about 2 decades. So yeah, it's probably about time for a dry week. I'm finishing the second Imperial Stout I cracked last Friday. Oh, there you go.
All right.
Yeah, I understand not wanting to finish it that night, John. Yeah, because it was it was a bad idea. The trying to finish 4 stouts in one night was a terrible idea. I don't know why I thought it was even possible. It's not good. It's very bad. Way too many carbs. For science, indeed, David. Thanks for taking one. Yeah, I tell you, again, Jody, just for the greater good. That's looking out for everybody else there.
I try so hard.
I'm not Jacob. I've seen a lot of underwhelming reviews of the Gatsby. I know Deathless Dan, of course, the Deathless Dogs, he got one last year, and he was also pretty underwhelmed. And we chatted backstage about it one night, and he was like, "Yeah, it's kind of whatever." So I don't know. Anybody else had it? The Gatsby?
I have not.
Yeah.
It's the price.
No,
tag.
I have a problem with it in that I'm poor. And
I hear that.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to be buying a $200. What is it? 90-ish proof bourbon. Yeah, it seems. I know it's very high age statement, but seems
there's no fucking way I would buy 90 per. No.
No, it's just not a good idea.
I mean, I spent 179 on the Master's Keep 17. That's only 100 proof.
Yeah,
but that was worth it.
I've done it, but
that was worth
it
though.
With doing it now.
That Master's Keep 17 bottle and bond though. That was damn good. Damn good.
Oh yeah, I've tasted the Master's Keep Wild Turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jigs. Hope you're feeling better. But yeah, I suppose we all need dry weeks sometimes. Someday. Does anyone think the Old Forester King Ranch is a derivative of the Woodford 5 malted stout improved with the mesquite? I don't know if I've ever had the Woodford 5 malted stout, so I can't really. Anybody thoughts? Has anybody had both of those things? I've had the King Ranch.
I have had neither one.
Okay.
I'm not even sure I understand some of those 9 and 10 letter words he was using there.
Pretty eloquent language.
Fair enough.
It's an off-brand of what? King's Ranch is what King's Ranch is. Old Forester.
Well, no. So I mean, it's Old Forester, and Old Forester and Woodford have the same parent company, which is Brown-Forman. Right. So I mean, it's not impossible that they could be the same base, just done differently. But
who's to prove it? Who's to prove it?
Yeah,
well,
I mean,
Mr. Jiggs says no. They're not even close.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense, man. Hey, Jiggs, you know what you got to do? Get yourself some magnesium citrate. Clean you right out, dude.
Yeah, that'll fix you right up.
Yeah, I felt like a new man after that, dude.
Yeah. So I suppose
it really put some pep in my step, dude. Tell you that.
Yeah, and Dylan Robbins, you're not kidding, man. Do not go from C923 to any flavored whiskey. It's just gonna ruin your night.
Yeah, no,
They're like you went from something fantastic to just shit.
So like a Balcones?
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
I didn't say that. He did.
I just bought a bottle of Tabasco Dickel for $7.
And there's a reason why they were
$7.
Yeah.
You paid too much. See,
Hey, put that one on your shelf with the other trophies.
Yeah, give that as Jody was talking about Christmas presents. Give that as a Christmas present. That'll ruin somebody's Christmas.
Hey, only the people you hate. Only.
Yeah.
I got a question for Anthony though.
I got a few bottles in there. I let it sit in the bar, and friends come over and they want to pour something, and they will always sit there and they're like, "What is this shit?" And they'll taste it. They all will walk out of the bar with that bottle because they want to. It's such hot garbage. They want to try it with friends. Mind if I take this? I'm like, yeah, take it.
What, Anthony? Would you rather have the Dickel Tabasco or a Balcones Rye?
I will take the Dickel Tabasco over Balcones.
Oh my God! You heard it here.
That's a bold statement.
You heard it here, folks.
Hey, cheers, Mark Yemenecker and Brian Bourbon School. What's up,
Somebody clip that.
guys?
And people know I don't like the Dickel.
No, not many people like the Dickel.
Now, I do have a 13-year bottled and bond. I don't know why they call it that, but I have a 13-year, or a bottled and bond 2013, excuse me. That is actually good. That is actually good. But
it's 13 years.
The rest of them, nay.
No. Can't do it.
Jig's picking up some hitters here.
So Deland that went from the 923 to a Canadian. That's so that. I mean, you need some punishment there, and I think you should get the grimace right now. you have to get the grimace. I'm just saying.
That red breast for your cherry is amazing, along with that Glenmorangie 18. Oh, those are wonderful.
Damn, I don't always get peanuts on my turkey, but every now and then I do. This one's got some nuts on it.
Got some nuts, does it?
Sticking with the theme there, Jim.
Honey roasted.
Is it like tea bagging?
No, it's not. It's more like a honey nut Cheerio kind of bouncing off your chin. You know.
Ah, okay.
Like it's a very light tea bagging.
Gotcha.
Not bowl hair. So that's
no.
good.
It's not. There's no hair. It's very smooth. It's just it's a smooth sack, just lightly brushing up against your chin.
Okay, and Jiggs, I'm way behind, but Jiggs answering the question is if King Ranch and the what is the thing? 5 stout, whatever the thing is. We know the thing. I'm just gonna go Biden on us and say the thing. Anyway, so not close. All Brown Foreman, indeed. Cheers, all. Hey, JH, what's up, man?
JH.
Let's see here. I think Jig's issue is at the other end. Oh yeah.
Oh,
gotcha.
Okay, the other end. The
Contact messenger. Okay.
The cornhole that the words come out of. I got you.
Indeed.
Shut your pie hole.
Now, Mr. Great Shot said he's going to send Anthony a sample of the Tire Fire and the P de Balcones just to see
Jesus
if he dislikes the Balcones more. I mean, I've got a lot of Balcones. Well, little samples. I have from Mark. Mark sent them to me.
Here you go, fellas.
Yeah.
Grenade plug.
God, thanks for that, John. That's good stuff right there.
Just like Grandpa used to use.
That's gonna hurt.
That'll clean you out.
Oh man, what the hell?
Yeah, that'll clean you out. Don't you
worry. I will take the dick. Jim likes the Dickel. Don't talk shit about Tabasco. That shit is a national treasure.
We're not talking about Tabasco. We're talking about the Tabasco flavored Dickel, you dope.
I'll be right back.
No one's
You
you don't want whiskey finished in Tabasco.
That feels like a thing that you didn't need to clarify, but
that sounds like you're just covering up for something that actually is
now
there.
I'm suspicious.
Oh yeah, you can't. That's like, I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Kind of like that, dude. It's kind of like that.
There are a few I would let taste my dick. Indeed.
Mr. Jiggs, those are
Well,
good
it's only
models.
because I'm married. It's only because I'm married.
That's right. Yeah.
And
And also, my wife's right here.
Yeah.
I'm going to send Anthony a sample of the Tire Fire and the Pita Balcones just to see if he dislikes the Balcones more.
I think he should throw in a sample of Malort too.
Don't do it. I knew that was going to come up,
do it.
and it will come up.
So, Mark, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to send him a whole flight of peated stuff to see if he can pick out the Balcones.
This one wasn't bad.
Hey, how about you just
The
send a
single
snack
malt
size
from
Ziploc bag
Balcony.
full of your ball hair to him
That
while you're at
wasn't
it, dude? Because that's it's just
Oh, wait. Yeah. I'm sorry. I gave credit to the wrong person. That was Alex. Wait, no. It's on I don't
Whiskey Wars, sponsored by Manscaped.
yeah, there you go. Man, everybody's sending me all kinds of stuff. Jacob sent me stuff.
Oh, it's ridiculous, Mr. Jiggs.
Yeah, so Alex gets the credit for the grenade butt plug. I'm sorry.
No, I got that from John earlier, courtesy of Moose. Thank you for that, Alex.
Oh boy.
Yeah, man. Jacob, there's not. Well, here. I mean, I think everybody has seen this, but this is, the most tatery of butt plugs. I think everybody's familiar, but it's worth sharing just in case you're not familiar with the most tatery of all butt plugs. Let me solo myself here. Yeah. Oh well, no. It's not.
Shit!
Oh,
I see what it is though.
Just a second. I got to brighten the screen.
Thanks, Homer.
There we go. There we go.
Oh,
There you go.
Is that the gold one too?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Woo!
That means it's hypoallergenic.
I got to say, that's a pretty sharp tip on that butt plug.
yeah,
that's
you know what?
pretty
If I
sharp.
had that, I would just mount it to my studio wall over here.
I just want to point out anything can be a butt plug if you try hard enough.
That's a fact.
I'm
That's
just
a fact,
saying.
Yeah.
That is a fact.
Furry
a-
creatures, all the whole thing.
I had a buddy that worked in an ER, and we all know the stories. Things end up in places they shouldn't.
Boy, I could tell you I worked in an ER too, and I've heard and seen some shit that you just shake your head, and if you tell the story, nobody really will believe you, but it's damn true.
Well, my whole thing is, how did you expect to get it back out again?
Yeah.
You didn't think this
Look,
through. Yes.
No, they did
You
not
have the horse and you
think this through.
So
Or why would you pierce something that was only meant to ever have one hole?
yeah,
And this guy pierced something and then chains it to his sack.
Oh,
And then comes in because things aren't going right down there. Well, no kidding.
Hold on. So the guy he got a chain, was it like a wallet chain attached from his?
They call it a Prince Albert.
Okay, yeah.
Well, that's through the
you got a
whole.
Prince Albert that
Oh,
changed the Prince
shit.
Albert.
Yeah, you're right.
Why?
What? I mean,
Exactly.
you can't wear jeans with that shit
Not
on,
always know
right?
where your
Back
dick and your balls are. Well done.
No, you just wear baggy jeans.
You got to wear some basketball shorts if you're rocking
You know
that.
what? I'll show you mine.
yeah.
I'm telling you, Z-Man, it makes me want to stand up and like, holy smokes.
So this buddy of mine, the weirdest thing that ever got found in a place it shouldn't be, is a woman came in and she had a mannequin arm stuck inside of her.
Okay.
First off, where do you even get a mannequin arm? But
They see Penny, they're shutting down.
Sean, no joke.
Yeah.
I saw a truck full of mannequins when I was walking to work today. I saw a dump truck and it was full of body parts from a distance, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And
probably
I,
going to
I'm-
that lady's house.
On closer inspection, it was a dump truck full of mannequins. I thought it was like a dump truck full of bodies, man. It was crazy.
Shit.
Pretty metal right there.
I was like, oh, I gotta take a picture of this shit. I wish I did, dude.
Hold on.
Right, Mark. I know. We're going down a fucking rabbit hole that just doesn't.
I would really. I'm
Yeah, come on, man.
You know,
This is what happens when Balcones comes into a conversation.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It all started with. To be
You know-
fair, it started with Grimace.
Oh,
And then
I think that's
before
where we
Grimace, it
really
was
first.
Balcones.
And
Somebody had to throw Malort out a couple of times, and that's
Yeah.
when it went down.
Yeah.
We all know
And
that
then I knew it was off the rails.
Balcones is the catalyst for a bad time. We all understand this.
Yeah,
Bingo.
honestly, Mark, I'm just surprised that you're surprised. This feels like right where we should be at about 11 o'clock.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
11.
Hey,
It's only
there's
8
a poor mannequin missing its arm. Yep, that's a
It's
fact.
only 8
Dick.
o'clock.
What was it? A man mannequin or a woman mannequin? Do you know?
So,
Yeah.
so fun fact: the mannequin, the arm was a fist. So,
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey,
yeah,
It's like
Now,
the
Roger,
it's like the
I think you're
minivan,
onto
right?
something.
Yeah, it's down.
Yeah, like the one in the front, 5 in the back. The minivan.
There you
It's
go.
it's like picking up a bowling ball.
Bring out your dead. Great movie.
There you go.
Butt plugs and Prince Howard. The single barrel. Yeah.
you know, ironically enough, I was in a band called Butt Plugs and Prince Alberts. I'm just saying.
What?
No,
That's badass, dude. I want to check that out.
Yeah.
I'll rock that shit.
What am I soloing?
Send me
here?
the link.
Me
Game
too.
of
What do we got
Thrones.
here? Game of
The next-
Thrones.
The next pour.
Okay.
15.
There you go.
Okay.
Mhm.
Cool, man.
I
Hey,
can't
like-
wait
the
for you
two.
guys to drink Balcones. I got to drink sensible shit.
Do they have a Game of Thrones like eunuch edition? Like the guy
You
that
know,
didn't have
If
the guy.
I tell you what, I would ask Whiskey Wars that because he has a collection of Balcones, so I wouldn't be surprised.
They have like the Reek edition.
But I tell you
Oh.
what, for a 15-year-old, this is fairly dark juice.
Oh, Jesus.
46 ABV, not too bad.
Hey, and Jacob, you're not missing much, man. It's kind of like bad grapefruit juice and toothpaste.
Yeah.
So
I've never tried that.
Whoa,
Hey, if
wow,
anyone
that
wants to
was a
send me
good
some Malort,
description.
I'll-
Grapefruit juice and toothpaste. I'm just trying to.
I don't know about
it's a very weird chemical concoction. Like it doesn't
Okay.
taste. It's hard to
Tastes like-
explain what it is because nothing tastes like it. It's
sharp
weird,
metallic
you know.
grapefruit and lawn clippings from and grass clippings from a lawnmower bag. That's all.
Oh,
yeah, okay.
It
can see
kind of
that.
has like an aspirin taste to it, right?
See, when I was thinking toothpaste, I was thinking minty, but I could see how it also could be like grass. Yeah, it's some kind of like
I did not taste any D, Mark.
that's
So-
not true. He had a whole glass of D earlier.
So Malort, you're describing Malort. It sounds better than Balcones already. I want to try that shit out.
No,
Hey, what's up, Lee? Cheers, buddy.
Barney is here.
Well, maybe I'll just send you a terrible flight shred. I'll send
Come
some Balcones, some.
You've already done that, Sean. I don't know if you recall. About 6 months ago, you sent me the Balcones the cast strength rye. You sent me the Still Austin, which I actually did enjoy. But
Yeah.
you sent me the Balcones rye, and I had a hard time with that, to say the least. And then there was a couple other things in there, but I mean it was like half and half. I did appreciate it.
Okay, yeah.
But no need to send me any more Balcones next time.
Hey, I can send.
No
I
one
can send
ever
you a
needs to
sample.
Well, what I was going to say is I was going to send you a whole shitty flight. So like Malort,
All right.
pickled Tabasco, some
hey.
Balcones.
I'm down. I'm down, man.
Then we
I
can
can
see
send
what's
you a
really
sample of this if you want.
Yeah, I'm good on that,
What
man.
the hell is
Yeah,
that?
Well, that's
Trader
not
Joe's.
terrible.
Wait,
Oh,
read
I've had that.
Jody, that stuff is
Kentucky-
terrible.
You got
Wait,
Kentucky bourbon.
read the words in order.
Where'd they
Kentucky
make that
bourbon
out?
Distilled. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Bourbon Square.
this tastes like liquid smoke and Bacos.
Ugh.
Like shit you put on
That's not
salads
the
back in
one.
the 80s.
Yes,
It's
I
not
remember
like
that
it
shit.
is nasty.
Back
This
in the
is
80s. is
I
right.
remember, dude. I remember they were like, that was just like soy protein with bacon flavor.
Yeah. And now, like you can go to the store and like it's actually chopped up bacon. You get a little bag.
Yeah, you can get the real deal now.
Right.
Yeah,
I'll send anyone a sample of that.
I'm good, man. I got Trader Joe's around here. I'll just go spend the $13 and buy
I think
it.
I have a
Yeah.
I gotta
Wait,
say,
I thought that shit was Barton juice though. What is it not?
Well, yeah, that's
No.
what they say, but it still tastes
sorry,
like
Rusty, I
Bacos
missed
and
you back
liquid
there.
smoke.
It must be the drain on the floor
If that's the
at
bottle I
Barton.
think it is.
Yeah.
If that's the
Matt
bottle I
Ford,
think it is,
You know,
it's
you gotta-
Rebel.
oh, is it just crappy Rebel?
Oh shit! Okay, is
It
it a
was
weeder
awful.
then?
it was awful. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I'm good, man. I don't.
think
Yeah,
we should
not
probably
real
pour
bacon.
it
I
down
would
the
like
drain.
real bacon. Baked bacon. Bacos. I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
Bacos and liquid smoke is what. That's the only notes I got out of that motherfucker.
Remember those
Maybe-
dog treats bacon strips?
It's that.
Maybe I'm the only one that feels this way, but once we upgraded to the real chopped up bacon in a bag, that was like the greatest leap forward in technology ever.
It was,
Like,
yeah,
it-
man.
Oh,
Yeah.
like one of the most important things we've ever done as a society.
I think you're right. Shelf stable, fully cooked bacon in a bag. Like you can actually buy fully cooked strips of bacon, like sealed, shelf stable, no refrigeration required.
Heck
man.
yes,
Yep.
man.
It's the best. It's the best
That's-
shit to take out when you go camping.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Major Zero, I see you backstage, but you don't have a picture up, and just kind of like policy here that unless I can see you, I'm not bringing you on. Just in case, I don't think you would flash a dong, but you know,
It could be a grimace.
I think on someone else's
Yeah.
channel.
It could be a burglar.
We don't want to see your dickle.
No,
Just-
I mean
yeah.
he's in the chat, so it could be the real deal. It could be grimace. Oh
Actually-
shit!
actually, I can't even bring him up because it says device is not connected. So
Ooh.
Oh,
there you go.
shit.
Hey, Major Zero, cheers
Hey,
to
B.
you.
Bauer.
Sponsored
Cheers,
by
man.
High Noon.
Maybe you'll do stuff.
yeah, what's up, Bauer? Cheers, Bill. How we doing,
You
man?
still drinking that stuff? I thought you'd drank it all already.
Oh no, I had the one pineapple left.
Man, speaking of weird shit in cans that you can drink, Dan had a great time last night with the various teas.
Ugh.
I can vouch
Apparently
for you,
so.
man.
That was interesting to watch because that Twisted Tea, some people are doing reviews of it and they shit on it.
Here we go. What's up,
Hey,
man?
there he is.
Cheers, buddy.
He
Yeah.
put it out there. It was
Cheers,
okay.
Major Zero.
Cheers, Major Zero.
Your audio's not working.
Yeah,
Give him a minute. It might.
All right.
Bacon
There you
equals
go.
the duct tape of the food. Yeah, that's a fact. Great shot. Yeah, bacon fixes everything. Pre-cooked bacon straight to the burger on the grill. There you go.
Yeah, we still can't hear you, Major Zero.
What's the Arizona Mango Tall Boy?
There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Bring that microphone
Yeah, man.
closer to you or turn it up.
I'll be right back, fellas. I got to hit the head. It's been almost 3 hours, and yeah.
Find the drop the cork.
You don't have a
No.
bucket, Sean?
You're so lucky. Okay, go ahead.
He's probably going to go take a grimace.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna take a Balcones pretty quick here.
Hey,
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
we can
There
hear
you
you
are.
now.
Yes.
Hey, cheers, sir.
Sorry, I was
Good,
not
brother.
Yeah.
Cheers.
prepared. Cheers.
And I will say this, Major Zero. It's good to put a face to a name.
Yes, it is.
Well, I'm a Southern Baptist, so I have to hide my appearance because of religious reasons. So
Okay,
I
well,
understand.
we drink a lot and we praise to the Lord, so
That's
you're,
right.
you're in good company.
no, I agree with you. So, but full disclosure, just so and Rusty knows this, I've been drinking since 6, and I'm a mean drunk. So I will try to do my best. I will try to put all of my anger and meanness toward Rusty because he knows. I guess it's this way. I know Rusty's already asleep. He's probably. Are you asleep, Rusty?
No.
No. We're all
not this
angry
time
at
around.
Rusty.
You know, I was told the other day, if you go fishing and take one Baptist friend, he'll drink all your beer, but if you'll take two, they won't drink any. So
This is true. This is true.
Well, I'll tell you this, Major Zero, if you get too feisty, I'll just bring up some people from the Church of Christ and you can attack them and you can leave us alone. How about that?
Well, the joke is like a guy dies and goes to heaven, right? And
Right.
he's walking around and they're like, "Hey, who's that? Who's those people over there?" And there's like, "That's a bunch of Baptists. They're dancing." And he's like, "Oh, that's exciting." And he goes over to another group of people and it's like they're eating a bunch of beef. And it's like, "Oh, that's Catholic and they're eating on Fridays." And he's like, "Come here, real quiet. Yeah, look in here." And you look in the peephole and he's like, "Who are those guys?" Like, shh, that's Church of Christ. They think they're the only ones up here. So
Right. Yeah.
So,
Hey, that's
well,
why.
I'm drinking this High West whiskey. Has anybody had any? Of this?
I've had that.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
It's the
Which
double rye.
one is it?
It's the double rye. I'm a little disappointed. It's got a Dickel-esque flavor to me. Like I couldn't think of what it was. I've drank quite a bit of it tonight, and it's got like that Dickel funk to me. Has anybody else had that with that?
It's
Well-
it's very lackluster.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
When it was MGP, it was fucking awesome. Because that used to be MGP. I'm talking 4 or 5 years ago. You could find that for $30, and it was pure MGP. Amazing stuff. But nowadays, that's their own distillate. It's not as good. It's full on Grimace. Like, that's a 375 at Grimace right there, dude.
Major Zero, that bottle just makes me sad now. It's over in my pile of do not drink bottles. I just, I got about the same weight amount down that you are, and then I just never touched it again. It's like so boring. It makes me angry.
It makes a good Manhattan though. If you want to,
I was so excited. I got this little bottle. I think I paid $15. It was half price, obviously, but this little bottle. I was like, oh, I get to try the High West. Yeah, it's not that good. I'm really disappointed. Fall is rye season for me, and I've not been excited about it at all. So disappointed.
No, I can understand, and but I'm a rye drinker, spring, summer, winter, or fall. I don't care about that. I know a lot of people that do prefer ryes in the cooler months, which is fine. But I say, why abstain from something that's pleasurable?
Yeah. I mean, I did my rye battle started in July because drinking whatever you want.
I was looking for my High West.
Even if you want to drink Balcones.
That's right. Yeah.
I've not had any of the Balcones, but I think rye.
Don't do it.
I think rye calls to the fall and the cooler weathers just because it's like a spicy. You kind of get that.
It has a nice spice, and that's what I enjoy about it. Yeah,
it's not the Kentucky hug, which you get from like a high proof thing. It's just a different spiciness. I think that's why people like it. It just kind of makes you think of fall weather. So
it goes good with cinnamon.
Cinnamon, my least favorite flavor of all the bourbons. So
no, I was talking about taking like I don't know. I have a High West brand. I think I have the Prairie bourbon somewhere. I can't find it right now, but
it'll turn up probably next to your Balcones.
But no, I mean a good rye. That's what I make my old fashions with is a rye.
Oh yeah. Well, I've been drinking this Rebel Cast Strength right here. I got the store.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah,
and it's got I want to say pecan or a nut-esque flavor in there. But like when I tried this, the guy in the store said, "Hey, try this and tell me what you think about it." He goes, "Hey, that's a great rye." There's zero rye in it. It's like a rye without the rye in it. So I don't know if you can get the Rebel.
How do you have a rye?
That's the wheated, I believe, isn't it?
Do what?
Isn't that the wheated bourbon? I believe
it is. It's wheated. I would put this against any of the Wellers right now. And like I said, this is a store pick. I'm really. I mean, if you drank this and you didn't know any better, you would think it's a rye. It is spicy like a rye. And the guy even told me, he said, "Here, try this and tell me what you think about it." It's like, oh, that's a good rye. He goes, it's not a rye. And I was just like, he even showed me the bottle where they did the testing, 0 rye in it, but it's spicy like a rye. Very weird. It's I like anything I like something that's going to be different. And if you can get the Rebel cast strength, try it. I think it's worth it.
Yeah, man.
Like,
Major Zero, I didn't officially
so that's a fan.
didn't officially welcome you to the channel, but I believe this is your first time on, right? Yeah,
it is. I mean, I've been a follower for a long time, but I've been just hunting around. I saw when I saw that you had Rusty on, I was like, they'll let anybody on. So.
Yeah,
Isn't that the truth?
Yeah, no,
I
we're
mean,
welcome, man.
They drink Balcones on this
No,
channel,
but
dude.
Yeah.
I will say this: Major Zero's been on my channel on Thursdays several times now.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love your channel, by the way.
Thank you. And he's cool. He's cool.
Well,
you and Mr. Greenshot,
get carried away. It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I knew the name obviously because I've seen you in chat plenty of times, but you never know until the camera's on. You don't know what you're doing. Because there have been people that were trusted by other channels,
Bless you.
and then
Thank you, sir.
Then things went sideways.
I do recall that, Sean, and we're talking specifically about Ben and his the one night that
that's
there was
right.
there was a lot of
night
grimaces
at
on
band
that on that night.
Hey,
Yes,
Sean,
indeed.
you didn't hear me vouch for him before he came up. I'm vouching for him now.
Yeah,
He's been on here and he's been cool on my channel. He's cool on here. All right.
Yeah.
I vouch for all you guys unless you like Balcones.
You know, Jody, I'm gonna have to pop in on your channel.
You guys all suck.
On Thursday.
We may have to bring you up as a guest. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to start doing guests again, but it's going to be after the holidays.
There you go.
Well, I tried to join without having my camera and my phone ready, so that means my mic ready. So that's my problem. That's and I could hear Rusty on the other side going, check your game, which is what the greatest generation always says. So
right.
Hey, since I've had several pours tonight, I'm going to revisit this, see if it actually is good.
There you go. Yeah, man.
I don't know.
The voyage.
I mean, I've been disappointed, but we'll see.
All right. Well, I'm going to go.
Thank you for dropping the link there. Great shot. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you, Mr. Greenshot. I appreciate that. Thank you for. If you want mediocre content and not see my face, this is the only time you'll see my face because I'm a closeted Baptist. Please check me out.
There you go. I hear that, man. So fun fact. So I live in Southern Kentucky, and most folks around here are Baptists. And so when this county went wet, was being voted on to go wet, all the signs went up, and as you can expect, that drinking is a sin and all that stuff. But then after we went wet, like there's people that still have the signs in their yards, in their front yards. This is like 2 years later. Oh, wow. They're not giving up. They're not giving up on it. They're like, no, we can still win this.
Never give up on the laziness of a Southerner. Let me tell you, they don't care. They just don't want to walk out there and take the sign out. Oh no, there's Jen.
Yeah.
If Jen joins, then you guys just get ready. It's going to go off rails quick.
I've been ready.
Change my settings. It's funny. The South is an interesting place to live. I mean, it's where I grew up, and I love it. But it's quirky. There's no doubt about that.
I mean, there's levels of quirkiness. I grew up in the Bay Area of California. There's levels of quirkiness. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Different, but still quirky.
I mean, I'm just saying, man. My hometown was a wee bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of lazy bears up in the woods. You know what I mean?
Lazy bears up in the woods.
No, for real, dude. The town I grew up in is a resort haven.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were telling me about that like a month ago.
Oh yeah, dude. Just look it up. Yeah, if you ever want to,
Yeah, I don't want to.
Well, you could. Yeah, a couple of grimaces up there. You want to see. This is how it is, man. It is what it is, right?
That's a fact. Yep. Lazy bears up the wood. Oh man. Oh. Fellas, I'm gonna give this like 10 minutes and then I'm gonna go sleep because I gotta be up in 5.5 hours. Yeah, that's
You're gonna go to sleep.
As someone who just joined, as someone who just joined and wants to drink all night, I disapprove of that. Power through it.
That's
Come
fair.
on.
That's fair.
You're almost to the point where it's just better to stay up all night. Because what is 4 hours of sleep going to really do for you? Especially if you've been drinking. I mean, you're going to be worse tomorrow. So, I mean, you might as well just stay up the whole night. I mean, you seem like a young guy. You got the hat. You got the beard. I mean, I don't want to call you out about not being a man, but I mean, come on. And, and I'm a mean drunk. So, and I've been drinking a while. But come on, let's come on.
It's really not even for me. It's for the deer. I have to make sure the deer die. So you know, it's really for deer murder. That's why
we got to make sure that there's animals that die tomorrow.
Yeah, like if I don't do that, then I'm not doing my job, and that'd be sad. So.
I mean, I can start an after party if y'all want someplace.
Yeah, I was just fixing to say, somebody an after party. I got a Zoom room. There
we go. We got
looking for the tailgate and hang out with Scott.
I got my grimace at the ready, dude. Let's go.
The problem with Rusty's Zoom room is it goes off the rails so fast because it's not on the internet. I'd rather keep it on the internet so at least stays civil in the CIA.
Just go off the wall.
You obviously missed all the grimace stuff earlier. That was
we kind of went.
That was not kid friendly or internet friendly.
We found out a lot about McDonald's tonight.
My problem is when the CIA came to my house after the first time I was on the bourbon. I mean, I was on the Off Track Syndicate. I was really surprised that they came in. They interviewed me for a long time and wouldn't know exactly what I was doing. So that's when you get on a watch list from just attending a live. That's a lot. So
that's a fact.
Yeah. So I guess probably some of these guys don't know that I have two shows, the Bourbon Syndicate and then Off Track Syndicate that we've been doing for a while on YouTube. And we have been on maybe a couple FBI watch lists and stuff. But
I won some fabulous prize and never got it. So there are a lot of hollow promises on that. So
the Grimace butt plug is going to be a staple here, so you might end up getting one.
We're going to have to really talk to John about getting this thing done.
So is that going to be on your merch channel, Whiskey? I mean, Whiskey Wars. Is that pending, but I think we're going to make it happen.
That will be on Whiskey Wars After Dark.
I think you probably want to put Grimace with a Y. To keep with the copyright problems that might come with it.
Yeah, we definitely don't want copyright strikes on our butt plugs. That's that would really put a damper on the whole butt plug game if you get a copyright strike.
So you can have that for free, adding the Y from me, but just send my butt plug to Rusty. I mean, he needs it. So as my commission.
Getting a little echo,
but is echo still there?
Yeah.
You have
to
close the other tab.
I got to mute you, John. But we're about to go backstage anyway, so maybe it won't happen backstage. I'm not sure. I know when I logged into StreamYard, it said that any Android devices are going to have echoing issues until they release whatever the thing is.
Yes, they did.
What the hell are we showing off here?
That's a grimace.
Come on, Solo.
I don't know. It's a grimace band apparently.
Who knew this even existed?
I thought it was a picture of you at McDonald's when you were a teenager.
That was back in 97, dude.
Before he went all metal. That was
before. Everyone knows before I went metal, I was like a grimace core guy.
That's right. And Garanimals were really good.
All right, boys. I am going to shut down. But here's the thing: you guys can stay on backstage and go as long as you want. I'm going to go sleep, but you guys can keep on partying. So you don't really need to set up a new backstage or anything like that. But anyone that does one in, there will be, because I'm going to be off. So the link is still active. So we'll have what? Two more spots open?
So wait, so Bourbon, are you gonna start another? Are you just gonna go live on your channel?
No, well, I'm waiting to see what's going on.
So why don't you go live? Then we'll just flip over there. That way, other people can join. Because I think the stream live is going to be limited to 10. So right?
Yeah, it will be.
Oh, I can. Well, okay, but if I do it, it's going to be Bourbon Bounty After Dark, and I have to grab the link to throw it in.
Shit.
Throw it in the chat there, man.
All right,
I'll join.
I'll join them shits.
Hang on.
Okay.
It's only 8:20 California time.
Where's Jen at? Jen, are you paying attention?
In Vegas.
Hell yeah. Me and Anthony are on the same time zone.
I'll hang out until Jody gets the link active, and that way.
Wait. I got.
That's gonna probably take me.
Yeah, I forgot how to do this shit. It's been so long. Okay, I'll get it ready.
Yeah, get a Coors Light and drink it. Think about it some more.
Fucking
Coors
May need more Coors Light hydration.
I think you're a Miller's Light guy there.
Hydrate, brother. Yes, sir.
I'm hydrating with some vodka, dude. High noon.
What you got?
High noon.
I got the high noon pineapple.
And we're going live. I mean, this isn't like fake live.
Go all the way, bro.
That's it. Yeah.
Go full Grimace.
That's
or
what
nothing.
she said.
Full Grimace.
I'm calling it. Just do the stuffs. That's it.
If you ain't Grimace, you ain't with us.
Well, fifth quarter tailgate went live.
Yeah. Fifth quarter.
Okay, I think it's time to call it.
I mean, I don't need to create this. I mean, whatever.
Well, let's go jump on. Let's go bother Scott then, dude.
Yeah, good old Sean.
Yeah,
Scott,
I don't need to
presenting the blind. It was a lot of fun. Even the Balcones made my head twist around a few times.
Yeah.
Good time.
You know what? I may create this.
I'm glad that you mostly liked the rest of it. Yeah, it's good times, man. And and if nothing else, at least you got to try Balcones, right? And now that you know you hate it, so
I don't mind the shelfer. That I don't have.
I see a lot of hate. I see a lot of hate for that Balcones. I've not tried any, but
I'm not a wrench. I can't post a link.
Oh well, let's fix that. Here, say anything in chat, Jody.
Hello.
No, Jody, you have to type "I like Grimace butt plugs."
Yeah. If you want the wrench, that is how you get one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You can also type in. You can also type "I like Rusty." It means I like Rusty trombone. It means the same thing. So.
I like Rusty.
Yeah. All those are acceptable. Yeah. I'm just making sure that because I know there's some. We were talking about this last week. There's some Patreons that I did not. As I head out to the gym, I just want to take a moment to thank California Law. What? Well, I don't know what Dustin's talking about. I'm way back in the stream. That's why I can't see it. Damn it! Why is the stream?
There we go. Bonnie Hunter stream.
Here, let me say hello. There, I'm going to say hello.
Okay, gotcha. Now I can do things.
Mr. Great Shot already posted your link, Bounty.
I guess. Did he get it?
I guess he posted it up there.
Well, he posted my channel, but I'm trying to post a link to the StreamYard.
Oh,
okay.
Well,
I got to make him a wrench for that. And the stupid heart keeps getting. God damn this heart!
I know that fucking heart.
Fucking YouTube's been a pain in the ass the last fucking week.
All right, Joey, you are now a moderator.
Okay, now I'm going to post a StreamYard link.
There we go. All
okay,
right,
that's going to be. And now I'm going to drop off.
Adam, he did about as well as could be expected.
But if y'all want to come up on StreamYard,
Whiskey Wars, thank you for letting me join. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Hey, and I'm sorry for the hold up there earlier, but it's just a personal rule that if no face on screen, I don't let them on. But
it's good. it's good because I actually had my penis out, so it's probably a good thing that you waited, because I was like, oh, you know what? It's probably a good idea that that's good.
It's like, well, since it's a rule, I put it away.
Just put it away.
Yeah. No, and thank you, everybody. Appreciate you, fellas. Jim, thank you for hopping on and tasting my whiskey, even though not all of it was love, but that's okay. You know, someday, all you guys will grow up and you'll appreciate Balcones. But in the meantime, thank you, everybody. Appreciate everybody for coming on, hanging out as always. All you Patreons, thank you as always for the support. You guys are awesome. Again, Patreons, be here next week. The big giveaway, 2 Patreons are getting merch and samples. So be here for that. And if you're not a Patreon, not too late. Go click the link in the description. All right. Love y'all. Appreciate everybody. We'll see you next week. Peace, everybody. We're out.
Grimace.
Grimace.